tour.
No, he ain't can't handle that nigga, man. This nigga got some shit.
Yeah, and
He probably could. I mean, it's I would say he got a chance for like 15. So I was gonna say Jay-Z will beat him.
You're
What?
bugging.
What you said?
He ain't winning 5
What Hov got for
rounds.
chance to
Russ had
do?
a. Did you see
What
Five
Hov
Russ?
rounds.
got for
That's a
chance to
lot of
do?
rounds, man.
Russ had a hard time in the
Five?
verses he was in.
Rounds, bro.
He
What
won,
do
but
Hov?
he had a hard time in that verses.
2 Chains.
He had a hard time against 2 Chains.
He's not gonna beat Jay. There's not a record Ross is gonna play that's
I
gonna beat
didn't say
Jay
he
Z.
could beat Jay.
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying that he could compete.
He can't compete.
Compared
What
like
Jay Z? What do Jay Z have for Tears of Joy?
Ross
not
could, I mean,
Jay. Now I'm
Tears
talking
of
about the
joy.
Hove could fuck around and beat.
Lucky me. You
Hove
must
could fuck
love me.
around and beat Ross with his B sides.
Tears
Yo,
of
Matter
Hov
of
joy.
can,
fact,
Hov can
nah,
fuck
Jay
around
got
and
Tears
the
of
play
joy,
King
that
rap.
different
shit.
versions.
Glasses.
Jay got
Tears
the
of joy,
King
that
I
shit.
rap.
love Tears of Joy, but that ain't like the same as This Can't Be Life.
Yeah,
Nah,
no, hell
we
no.
can run this.
It's
I
different, dog.
with Ross. I ain't scared.
Yo, did we disqualify Kanye?
That nigga said,
No, I
flow
ain't
tight like I was
No.
born Jewish.
Kanye can't play
scared.
that pop shit, dog.
Did we disqualify Kanye though?
Oh,
He just can't do them
Like
pop
keep
songs
one
against
eye
these songs.
open like CBS.
Can
Only
Ross
only
be
reason why
Jeezy?
I say
That's
Ye has a
another thing.
chance.
The nigga said, flow tight like I
Now
was
Keith
born
Keith
Jewish.
Keith, yes.
What?
That
Only
man
reason why I say
said
Ye has a chance, bro.
nowadays
I seen him
niggas
do
gotta admire me from 4 fiends
no
away.
way. Only reason I say Ye has a chance because I remember I seen him do. I think it was an Amazon Prime special where he did that Larry Hoover concert, bro. And he was playing some of them records, bro. And you see, yo, bro. I'm like, that boy got smashes. Yep.
Who y'all talking about?
Kanye got wrecked.
Oh yeah,
But
Kanye
you
is
can't. But you can't
outrageous.
play them records.
Ye,
You
Ye,
can't play
Ye
them
could beat
pop
Jay.
records, bro.
Yeah,
No,
but
but
You
you,
Glenn,
can't
Nah,
Glenn,
play
it
let
them
really
me
pop
wasn't. It
let
you
me
really
records,
say
can't.
bro.
wasn't
this.
pop.
Ye,
It really wasn't pop records like that.
No, hey,
It
glasses.
wasn't pop
Ye got
records.
Man,
some.
Glass,
You
you gotta
Ye
cannot
got
stop
play
them.
that.
them
Ye
pop
got
Glass,
some
records,
shit.
stop
dog.
that bullshit, man.
You
bro,
And
you know
cannot
the
play them
April
and
pop
don't
Fool's
forget
record,
and
records,
don't
bro.
forget
dog.
about Lil Wayne either.
No, but
Can't
we fucked
play.
it up
No
because
way.
remember
Nah,
Kanye
Wayne,
could play
Wayne can't
records.
Lil
fuck with
Wayne,
Hove.
Oh,
Wayne
Lil
can't
Wayne
fuck with
ain't
no,
Hove.
I'm
never
just saying,
said
Ken,
But he
don't
has to
forget
remember
about him.
Kanye could
You
play
Wayne
can't
ain't
play
records.
them
never
pop
said
Exactly.
records,
one
man.
meaningful we ain't bar never in gonna his life. forget
Yo,
Wayne.
yo, 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 yo. One mic. Yeah,
No,
Wayne
I'm
ain't
gonna just
never
get this
said
last point
one
about
meaningful
Kanye before we
bar.
move on. I'm just saying
yeah.
Kanye has an ace because he could play records he produced with Jay and feature on with Jay that are great records
Exactly.
too.
Yeah,
And
but
he
you
got
can't
And
play that pop shit,
he out
dog.
rap Jay on Watch the Throne.
You
No, he
can't
no, I
don't.
play
would
that
not.
That ain't
pop
pop.
shit,
That ain't
Again,
pop.
man.
Ham. I need that one verse on Ham. Watch
Glasses.
Kanye's whole album.
He don't
Now,
have to go to
back
no.
to Lincoln.
My
Let me
fault.
ask you a question.
They got
Lincoln,
He
let
Sue.
me ask
all
you a
rap
question.
Jay on Watch the
No, I
This
want
Throne.
to ask
nigga's
Lincoln a
Yeah, he
crazy.
question.
did.
Lincoln,
What up,
ask you a
Suka?
Yeah,
question.
so
Them
good.
April,
Uh,
them
So
April
Wayne,
people
y'all
that be
gotta
saying that
relax.
just
hold on.
wrong,
Y'all gotta
man.
I'm trying to
relax. Y'all
ask
gotta
Link a
relax.
question. Hold on, y'all. Link.
Somebody
Now
else
watch
can say it
this.
too.
Do you think I'm gonna ask you both ways? Do you think Kanye West or Jay Z or both could stand across from Missy Elliott?
What?
Across from Missy, Missy's one of my favorite female
Trap,
rappers. I
you
think
you told us, man.
she
Yeah, I
gets
don't know what the hell that
overlooked,
was right
but
there, man. Yo, Suka, you gotta mute up.
Man, he'll get Missy the
but
fuck
but
out of
over
here.
Kanye, like
Fuck
Miss
out
yo,
of here.
Missy's one of the most underrated
Hey,
female
y'all,
rappers
y'all
in my
don't
opinion. Like
disrespect.
man, Lincoln, there's no way
Missy
you
better.
have
Missy
a
might
Miss
can't
she
get
chance
can't,
bust
for
around
she
up
can't,
out of
Kanye
here.
West. Are you insane?
She,
Y'all
yo,
don't
she can't get
disrespect
bust out of
Stuka.
there.
though.
Kanye is different,
she,
bro.
you
Y'all
know,
She
and all due
can't
respect,
get
Don't
I
let
see
bust
what
him
you
out of
let
saying,
hear
there.
that.
Stuka.
over Jay.
Don't let him let hear that.
I see what you
Yeah.
saying.
that is
Missy
Kanye
can
West.
get
Can't
some
get
rounds.
Buster.
Yeah, the only one that can stay in the rain with that
But
boy
you
is
crazy.
Kanye.
Missy clear buster.
No,
Kanye
But
she
I
can't
don't.
think
stand
Missy's
in
one
no
of the. I
battle
What
think
with
No,
him.
Missy
she
Missy's
can
like
don't.
the
We
catch
talking
top
about
five
rap.
female
And
rappers.
you
We
don't
talking
even
about. We
and
talking
you
about
don't even
playing.
gotta go
Hold on.
and we
We
we talk
talking
about
about
just
rap, or we
records,
talking
Play
not
about
them
we
rap
talking
pop
about
wise.
boom socket
records,
to me
man.
type shit. What we doing?
Who you
You
talking
can't
We talking
to?
play
about rap.
Jesus Walk against
No,
Jay
you talking
Z,
about that
bro.
Missy
You talk
shit.
about
We
no,
talking
oh
about
no,
rap. We ain't playing
I
that
ain't had that
R&B
picture.
shit. We ain't
Can't
doing
play
that.
that bullshit.
The
No,
fun part is
a a
Missy's written more than y'all give her
hold
credit
on,
for.
Suka. A glasses. You don't even
No,
gotta
Missy's one
good.
of
You
the
don't even
goats
gotta.
for
You
sure.
don't even have to tap into Kanye pop shit. The really he got
He
some.
only got a bunch of pop
No,
shit.
his B sides is
man,
like that, bro.
What's
man.
his
You
B sides just
you
like that?
sleeping on that nigga, man.
I mean,
His
I'm his
B.
biggest fan. What's his B sides just like that?
Yo,
That's just hella
yo, glass.
trivia.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
one
Yeah,
he
we
thing
got
got
a
What's his
about
bunch
dead
of
Kanye.
them.
spaceship.
Remember,
presidents?
He going on a
remember
Uh,
Jesus
spaceship.
Walk.
he got a
Yo,
you
glasses.
got a
Cannot
too
play
many.
Is a B
spaceships.
side. Yo, Glad,
You got too
Jesus
many.
Walks.
That's what he gonna
What's
play.
give me? What's his
That's
dead
not a bit.
president?
That's not a
What?
B-side. That's a single.
Can we agree
What,
on one thing,
spaceships?
bro? You consider
Wasn't a
Jesus
single?
Walks
No,
a
no, no. I'm
B-side?
talking about Jesus Walks.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a
Deep
He
single.
can't
Talk. Yeah.
play.
No,
He
that's a
can't.
single.
What,
That's
what
the
what's
second
what's
single.
his B
That's
sides to
in the
get
Nah,
time
somebody
bro,
of
out
that's
of
the
there?
second single off that album.
I'm saying, but
you
what's
got. You
his
have to
B
remember in.
sides to get a nigga
Hold
out of
on,
there?
yeah, one at a time. Yeah.
What's the
Let me let me
Kanye B
My
I'm
fault,
gonna
side?
Trey.
say, yo, in the time of hip hop, when Jesus Walks came out, that was a B side sounding
Roses,
record.
Roses fire. You don't fuck with Roses?
Who's this against fucking dead president? Like, come on, man.
Crazy.
Fuck.
I wouldn't put Roses against Dead President. You just said what's a B
I'm
side?
just saying he
Then
just don't have them type of records. He got records. He don't get me wrong, his shit ain't all the way pop, but Jay-Z shit is cultural phenomenons, bro. That
Yep.
shit'll mean the
that's
world
what
just to but
Kanye is. Come
no,
on, man.
no, he's
I don't
not
Come
know
like
about
on,
that.
that.
man.
No,
You have
he's
to
not a
remember
cultural
Gladys, you
phenomenon.
don't be
records too.
real with
No,
this
he's not.
shit, man.
I
Come
You
love
on,
saying
that
man.
nigga
Kanye
with
not a
all my
cultural
heart, bro. That's
phenomenon?
His
my
verse,
favorite nigga,
yo,
bro.
Wait,
Kanye definitely a
Gladys, you know
cultural
Snoop can get
phenomenon.
it done, right?
Kanye is
Like
definitely a
Snoop
Bruh,
cultural
he
is
said he got
phenomenon.
a
changing, but it's
phenomenon. Come
just
on,
different.
man. You can't do
Man,
that to hip hop,
hell
Gladys.
no.
You
No,
can't do that to hip
glasses.
hop.
You not taking the
We got to
count of
crown our
what
kings, Glasses. You
what
can't
the
do
nigga
that.
Yeah,
did
but
for
come
our
up with the
generation,
get
nigga.
off that king shit and crowning
That's
niggas.
it. Kanye, one of them niggas, man. I'm always stand on
He
I'm
that
one
not
of them
saying
on that
ones.
Kanye is one of
territory.
my 5 favorite fucking artists. I'm not
You
disagreeing
don't.
with y'all, but
I
I'm
can't
saying
tell.
you can't match him with a cultural phenomenon.
No,
A
bro.
nigga that
So
got records
Kanye
that
not a
Hove,
cultural
was.
phenomenon?
Hove can't.
Kanye is
Hove,
a mainstream
I don't
phenomenon.
know.
look, Hove can't.
Oh
Hove can't. I
man,
mean, Kanye can't rap
this
with that
nigga
nigga
done lost it,
Hove
bro.
on no level. But when it come to them
Not at
Man,
records
all.
he
that touch
start
his soul,
playing
he
them
got them.
songs, bro, that be black as fuck, and Kanye playing them pop songs and flashing lights and shit. Man, that shit ain't finna be close. You can't play that
Man,
shit. You can't play Jesus Walk. A nigga
Nah.
playing
When
some
you
of that
when you
dark,
get into
that
when you get into
real shit.
graduation and you get into them
Which
B sides,
songs? Which songs you gonna
you
play
got
that's
drop,
black
bro.
enough?
Drive slow is black enough.
Late
That is one.
registration.
I agree. I
Barry
think can't
Bonds.
tell
oh,
me
now he talking
nothing
about
is.
now. I
Very,
agree.
yeah, very,
Hey,
I
I
agree.
I
Barry
know
There,
Bonds
there
is.
is. I
hey,
think there is.
fans are trying to
They
downplay the
done
pop
spit
song.
that
It
nigga.
don't
I
get no
think y'all
blacker
don't
than
He
Barry
done
understand.
Bonds.
got spit. He talking about he
I'm
agree.
not. You ain't got spin because I think he do have some, but you talking about a nigga that got a ton of them. Like these,
Man,
this
come on.
nigga got a
So
barrel of
yeah,
them
that
Ron,
all
motherfuckers.
right,
yo,
glasses.
glasses, bring me down with
You ain't
Brandy.
got
No,
Bring
none.
me
sleeping on
down with
niggas.
Brandy.
Glasses say you ain't got them
I
then.
ain't say Ye don't
Hold up.
got none. I'm just saying not as many as Jay-Z, bro. Like Jay-Z
Man,
is
he got
like I
just
ain't
as
gonna
many.
lie, bro.
He done
No, he
gave
don't
some to
got as
Jay Z.
many.
He done say himself.
Hold
What
up.
you
No, he don't got as many.
So that good morning don't feel good when you hear good
Yeah,
morning.
but it's a good song for everybody. Some of this shit
mean? It
is a
ain't for
good song
everybody.
for
That shit
us.
ain't for everybody.
No, bro, that's
Good
the
morning is
soul.
for
That's soul,
everybody.
bro. That's
Nah,
that's
It
that
ain't
I'm
one
for
not
hit the
he
denying that
really
it's
trying
that
to do
bitch
that to
good.
get
It's
Drake
that,
out the
cold.
way.
that bitch crack
it
on.
ain't for if you
Wait,
would
good
have
morning.
said
No,
gold digger,
that was
if you
before
would have
Drake.
said gold digger, I would have
No,
said
That's what I'm
he
saying.
trying
Like,
to not include that pop shit because
yeah,
he don't
but
want Drake to
we
go
ain't talking
against him.
about
He think
gold
he's
digger.
slick.
We
He
ain't even
think
I'm
he's
saying
still,
slick.
I,
that.
but
No, Drake
crazy
can't
is, I
stand the
think
rain
Ye
either.
is way
Drake,
too. I think Ye shit too black for Drake. It'll just wipe Drake out.
no. He got Drake.
Hell
He
no.
got Drake the fuck out of
Man,
here when they
you
was
can't
together.
be playing that shit Drake playing against Ye. Now that shit goes, this nigga
Man,
Ye gonna look like Malcolm X.
he made Ye made Drake look like a little boy when they was on stage
Yeah,
together.
that nigga gonna be black as the ace of spades on Drake. Like like some of these niggas be cultural icons, man. Like that nigga Jay is like it's like Nas. Like they said, you really got to go to some kind of Snoop and like cultural, like dark niggas who just got the shit that we just think is the shit. Fuck if it was ever on the radio.
So
Like
so
Kanye don't
so
got
That's how
that.
we
flash
feel
so
about Ye.
flashing
What
lights
you
is
mean,
pop.
man? What the fuck?
Flashing Lights is hella pop.
Can't tell me
Hell
nothing is
no,
pop.
man.
Nope, that's one of them
Snoop more
ones.
pop. Snoop more pop than
No,
Ye, man. That
Snoop
shit
don't really.
crazy.
Snoop got
Nah,
3
you
pop
wildin', nah.
albums,
You
niggas.
wildin',
That
nah.
nigga, bro, can't tell me nothing is one of
I
them.
Snoop
agree, but
Lion is
that's
more
one of
pop than
those
Ye.
songs that I'm talking about. Jay
Snoop
got
ain't
a
gonna play
barrel.
one Snoop
Jay
Lion
got a
song.
barrel, can't tell me nothing. Like a
And Kanye
barrel
ain't
of
gonna play
No,
catalog.
Gold
Kanye
Digger.
got,
What the fuck are
bro.
we talking about,
No,
man?
Some
Kanye gonna
shit,
have
bro.
to
Kanye
though.
not
Kanye
playing
only
Gold
got
Digger.
one, can't tell
Well,
me
no, he
Kanye,
nothing.
ain't playing
Kanye
Gold
don't
Digger. He
even
better
like
not.
that
That's
song,
what he
bro.
gonna be playing. He gonna play Jesus
Ye don't
Walk,
even like
Gold
that song. He
Digger,
ain't gonna play that shit,
Flashing
bro.
Lights, all that shit, man. You can't play that shit against Jay-Z. Jay-Z shit cold. That
no,
Man,
nigga
we
is.
I'm
talking
saying
about a
that's going to do
versus, bro.
something right there.
We talking about a
You put them
versus.
songs,
You can't
you
play
put
pop
them together.
songs in a
Them
verse.
going to do
You didn't
that's going
just
to do
see what
something.
P and them was able to do to stunning them playing all these hit records. Man, Jay
No,
got
Man,
a
what
no,
they
barrel
what
of
Ye
that
no.
do in the
music,
Listen,
man.
verses,
listen.
bro?
Hold hold up. Stunner and them lost because they wasn't united, nigga.
No,
If
that's
Cash Money
wild.
was
Nah.
united, No, if Cash
Man,
Money
it
you
is
was
something
united, it would have
different
been
about
a
no
different
limit.
level, bro.
It
It's
wouldn't have
not
been.
just
It wouldn't have
united.
been.
Lil Wayne wasn't out there.
It
It
don't
didn't
matter
even
if
feel the
Tune
same.
came,
Them
nigga.
songs they played wasn't it.
It was
That's
niggas.
what I'm saying.
P and them
They wasn't
songs,
you. They
Pat.
wasn't. That
No,
wasn't.
no. But I'm
P,
saying, Pat, if they was
Pat.
united and they
It's a
P.
played them
bad
same
song
songs, they still
selection,
would
It
have
would
bro.
be the
Bad
lost.
song
same
selection.
shit, Pat.
They would unitedly
Bad song.
lost. You hear me?
Bad
Nigga,
songs.
this
No,
nigga,
I'm saying
Yeah, ain't
man,
from
gonna
when
my
you
use
like, I
bad
perception.
love
songs.
Number One Stunner, dog. Like that is one of my favorite songs, bro. But when you play that shit next to About It, man,
Man,
About It
smoke
is
that.
Nigga, the
black
whole
He
as fuck.
smoked that
building
shit.
shifted,
The
bro.
only
No,
the
Man,
only
nigga,
reason
what?
why them
they
niggas
talk,
lost is because
man.
Lil Wayne wasn't dead, man. I
No,
think
it's
Lil Wayne
not.
would have
Why?
popped up on
He
that
would
stage.
have.
It
I
would
ain't
have been
gonna
lit.
hold on, nigga.
Hold
Hey,
on.
Pat,
Let me ask
hold
this
on,
question. Hold on. Hold on.
hold on. Yeah, ask your question, Willis.
Y'all was talking all this shit about Wayne not being a performer and all that. Now y'all need Weezy to come say it today.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta
Say
pick a
that shit,
side.
brother.
You talking to me?
Say that shit, brother.
Say
All
it,
y'all
the
was in
winner.
there talking crazy
All of
about
them,
Wayne
all
come
of
Speak,
Super
winner.
Bowl time.
all of them didn't say that. That was me that
Okay.
said that. That was me
Talk
that
your
said that.
shit,
All of them
winner.
don't put all of them on
They,
that.
hey,
Put that
well,
on
look,
me.
Pat, Wayne ain't gonna do it. Let y'all tell it. That ain't enough.
No, I'm talking about for the context. We talk about a whole. This the
Nah.
context, nigga. The context is Versus with Cash Money.
Wayne
That's
would have
Y'all,
Wayne would have
that's the
been high on
context.
stage forgetting the
If we
words with all them niggas too,
bro,
man.
y'all
Let
is
y'all tell it.
tripping, bro.
no,
It's
bro,
not. It
that's
wasn't
it's
just.
Lil
It
Wayne,
wasn't
nigga.
just the
You
show,
tripping?
bro.
And you a New
Like
Orleans nigga.
Cash Money got big
Nah, but
records,
no
bro.
limit. No, I
No
look.
Limit got them black ass records, man. Like Bout It. That shit's so fucking black. You be hearing that, you be like, Bout It. That shit is only ours, nigga. That's our shit. Like
So what is
that's
400 degrees?
yeah, that was one of them songs. I agree, but
Hey,
Stunner, but
The
like
fuck is he talking about?
but
get your
Juvie
Rolo
was
ain't
carrying
right.
though. That wasn't enough.
That's not enough. You need a lot. You
Yeah.
need 10 of them bitches.
No, it was
Well, they
Juvie
just
supposed to.
weren't playing because
Juvie was supposed to carry it like he was
they
supposed to
got him.
carry it.
But
The Big Times was supposed to do the
The
body of
winners,
it,
you gonna act
and
like they
then
ain't
Lil
got them
Wayne was
songs
supposed to
now? We gonna act
clean
like they
that
ain't
bitch
got
up.
them
Hey,
Louisiana
hey,
songs.
they don't got no.
Talk one at a
Hey,
time.
Juvie, the only nigga that got songs for
Yeah,
No Limit in the '90s, bro.
yeah, he do.
If you talking about any music in the '90s, No Limit gonna smoke them niggas.
I
but
Y'all
told
the,
wasn't.
the
Just
thing
it's
I
the
told everybody
blackest
that shit from
songs,
the
bro.
jump.
It ain't
Yeah.
just the biggest records, it's the blackest songs.
Y'all like to still fly big timers. Y'all don't like the big ball and big
I
timers.
Get
love
your
I
big
don't
roll
like the
ball.
big
on.
ball and big
Y'all
time.
don't
What
know
you
They
about
talking
don't know
them.
about?
about big
Get your
ball. Whoa,
Everybody
roll on.
want to
whoa,
catch
whoa,
on in the
Kimo Sabe.
2000s. Yeah, yeah, like
You don't know about
but
that.
see that,
Cash Money
Whoa,
wasn't fuck
King
with No Limit in the
Masabe.
'90s.
the
Ballin' in
verses
my hubby.
the
Yeah.
verses is not just about, but the thing about the verses is also about crowd control
What
and
about
song
10
and,
on my neck?
hold on real quick. It's all about crowd control and the songs you pick. You know what I'm saying? The problem with that was they didn't have Wayne. That's why they lost.
And I agree. And in hindsight, if it was a fifth, we all be drunk. All I'm saying is, Lil Wayne being there to me, that was the only thing that fucked it up. Their unity was fucked over. That's it. P&O was united.
Pat,
Simple as that.
Pat,
Hey, Pat, they were short a few niggas. They were short a few niggas too, now, Pat.
But
My question
uh
is what
but
they would have played from Tour
but
that was
P
gonna
and
compete with
but the
them
two main
old.
niggas that was there, P and his brother,
Hold
my
on, Pat.
fault.
What was he gonna play, Pat? That's gonna compete with them fucking specific P songs, them
Nigga,
No
this is
Limit songs.
it. It was Lil
You
Wayne,
can't
bro.
play none of that shit post 2005.
Boy, gonna put on a milli.
You can't play a
He ain't
million
need. He
about
didn't.
it or
Lollipop.
none of that
It
shit, man.
wasn't. He would if he was there to perform with them. It would have went another way. But if it was a fifth, we all be
It
drunk.
was not gonna go no
Wobbly
other
wop
way under no
wop
Nah,
wop
it would
circumstance.
wop.
have been fire, but Turk,
It would
all
have
of them
been
would have had to be
dope,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, it would have been
But it
fire.
wasn't gonna go no other way. Them songs is cultural. It's just different. Like
That's
it's
a
hit
fact.
records versus like cultural. Just man, it's just different, dog.
Man, that shit was disrespectful.
Fuck, I wish
Yeah.
Mystical was in that bit,
Man,
boy.
imagine if
man,
Mystical
these
was
niggas
there
say all that
or
cultural
C
shit,
Murder.
man. Niggas ain't even saying
She
shit
would
of
have been
mine.
there. It'd have been a
That's it.
rap, bro. Snoop and
Oh,
Snoop
him and
performing
Snoop,
both
yeah,
of
him
them
and Snoop
niggas.
would have went crazy.
Shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit.
Actually,
What
I'm
up?
glad that didn't happen.
What
That
up?
probably
What
would have
up? What
went
up? What
bad.
up?
That
Exactly.
that
Yeah,
that
that
shit
probably
was
would have went bad.
disrespectful.
Hold on, go ahead, Sack.
That
Why
was
was disrespectful? What happened?
that because that that wasn't no fucking verses, man. That shit was at Complex Con. That shit had a schedule to it. That shit was in a whole nother city. That shit had a blended crowd of people that were just to get tennis shoes and shit. That shit was disrespectful, man.
Sack, you know what
Really?
fucked my head
Yeah.
up, Sack? Why they just ain't do it at Louisiana Fest? Cause that shit
Well,
was
They can't
dry.
do that.
They
because
needed it though.
Complex
It's too
Con
much.
paid
Y'all
for it.
know that. Y'all
Bruh, that shit was dry, nigga.
Not, but
y'all
but
know it would have been
let-
real smoke, man. Come on.
I, but I was there,
Man,
right? I was at the verses,
that shit
and
was
the
disrespectful.
crowd was the crowd. There was a lot of army fatigue. There was a lot of fans there, but they wasn't at the front where the cameraman could put the cameraman didn't do a good job of getting the people who was actually getting active. But it would have been more hype in New Orleans, but also because it was a younger crowd, more people resonated with the Cash Money songs than No Limit, because No
It was
Limit was more
Complex
like
Con. They paid for it. Complex paid for it.
yeah,
That's why I was there.
yeah, yeah. But what I'm saying is, even though it was complex com, you got to remember you had the game that was going on.
Gambling
Georgetown
game.
was playing, and so there was a lot of people there from the South, and there was a lot of fans there that wasn't even there for complex com. They actually bought tickets just for the verses. So, but they wasn't at. So some of them wasn't at the front. And I think another thing they should have did that they didn't do was, if you notice when you're watching the verses, there's a stage that Mac went down on and Juvie went down on, but then they went back up on stage. They should have came down closer into the crowd, and they should have came down on that other stage,
Hey,
and that would have had it a little bit more hype.
It
hey, you know
wasn't
what
really
I
set
say
up
is
good for versus.
disrespectful?
It was an
Look,
extra
listen.
event for Complex Con.
Hold up,
Gas,
bro. Let
gas.
me tell you why it's disrespectful, right? Because these young niggas in my city right now, this shit, fuck both of them niggas, man. They don't do nothing for the city back already. You know what I'm saying? They say if it ain't nothing but jet life, they ain't fucking with it.
It was a funding issue. That's why they had to have it out there. Get the money
Yeah,
for
because
Complex.
I keep telling y'all what it is. Complex paid for the shit. That's why that big thing was able to happen. That shit wasn't like a regular versus. That shit was an extra event at Complex Con.
You should have
Yo,
called it something
gotta
else.
think of how many people they would have what up, had to Trap? pay. Like that's a lot of motherfuckers,
They should have
No,
They
called
they
it
would
all
have to
something else.
find. They would have to find the money versus Complex paying for it. Complex paid for that.
yeah,
Nah, I get it.
they didn't get people to fund them. But they had a lot
That
of black people out there because I think somebody else said it in the room. Something else happened, and then they had some big Southern Soul or something thing that happened out there with like some rodeos type shit. So that's why a lot of black people were already in the city.
Nah, it was like it was a ACU game. I think it was Jackson State versus somebody out there that weekend too. There was
Yeah,
a
it was
bunch of shit
Jackson
going on
State.
that
It was
weekend.
Jackson State versus Grambling.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't Grambling.
yeah,
It was somebody else. But I know
yeah, I
Jackson
think it
State was
was
out there for
Grambling.
sure. No, that's Bayou Classic, nigga. That's in the city. That's gonna happen this month around Thanksgiving. But Jackson State played somebody. I forgot the other team though.
Now,
I might have to look it up.
Talk about in Vegas, they played Grambling.
I think you're
Oh,
wrong
it
though.
But
was. I
none
went
of
to
that was
Grambling.
really,
It was Grambling.
none of that was really the thing. It was a side event to Complex Con.
Yeah, but they could have had the verses anywhere, just like they had every other verses.
It's
Complex
not.
Con didn't
It's
pay for
not
none
that.
of the
It's
other.
not. You can't have it anywhere.
Complex Con didn't pay for none of the other ones, and they still was able to do it. So
But
it's
that's
not
the
about.
problem. That's
It's not
why they
about.
haven't. That's why they haven't been doing them
Yeah,
because
but
they
what I'm
can't
saying,
find
Swiss. If
funding.
Swiss wanted, if Swiss Beats is over the verses, if Swiss wanted to do it, he didn't have to. They didn't have to do it with Complex Con. They could have
They
did it
couldn't
anyway.
No,
afford
they
to
didn't.
do
They
it.
didn't have the funding. They
They
had to go
didn't
to
have the
Complex
funding, so
That
Complex
because
paid
of
for it.
based.
Y'all got to stop
Yeah,
saying this shit
because
if
of
you ain't
nah,
never
but
raised no
glasses. That's
money to
not
do
true.
that shit.
That's not true
It
because
is
if
true.
what
That's
you're
why
saying,
they ain't did verses. That's
okay,
why they haven't been doing verses.
then
one
explain
hundred percent
explain
true.
why Complex Com ain't paid for no other verses.
That's why they ain't been no verses because they couldn't. Apple was paying for them. Other people was paying for them. They can't manufacture the money. Complex paid for that. Reached out to them
there
to
was
put it together.
Triller. It's been a bunch of different.
There's a
Nah,
bunch
they
of
had
people
an
paying
issue with
for it.
Triller. Something happened with Triller. Like
Yeah,
they had a
like
big
it's simple.
issue.
Like
Like
you gonna put on the game, bro. Where they paying for you to put on the
where
game.
that's like I ain't been seeing it.
That's
They don't
why it
have the
ain't been
funding.
happening. It's not like the traditional verses where this is the centerpiece of the event and they find fun. And Complex came to them with the idea and they do it here at our event.
And to be honest, they didn't really do good with the verses outside of the Locks joint and the joint with Jeezy in them. And that was like nobody was there because of fucking I think COVID or something for the Jeezy joint. I think that was private.
Now they did all right with the Omarion Mario joint, and they done all right.
Yeah, but
They
this
did
one
I
is
mean,
mention
this
if
that
one
they
is
did
though.
all
way
right,
more
then they would
expensive.
have funding. Like you got
Yeah,
like that is a big red flags for me. Like if they did all right, they wouldn't be
they
struggling to
wouldn't
get
be
funding.
struggling on
But
funding.
you got to remember though, it was also on Apple TV.
But that none of
So
that's because they
so
was paying for it.
right, but what I'm saying is there's a reason they put it on Apple. You're acting like they're not making no money or it's not profitable or it's
It's
not something
not
that
profitable. That's why they're not
like
doing them
something
over
it's
and
not
over
paying
again.
people ain't paying attention to. If people wasn't paying attention to it, Apple wouldn't have put
No,
it
Prince,
on.
people
why
are
are you
paying
arguing
attention to
this?
it,
If
but
they're
I'm
doing
telling you what it
business and
is.
it's
Like it
making
didn't make
money,
money.
yes, fuck, it's simple.
Yeah,
Return
exactly.
wasn't the return wasn't what it
Yeah.
was.
Right.
They would have to fund it.
There you go.
It's not that deep, bro. If it was making money, they'd be doing them all the time, making money. The reason they're not doing them is because they're having problems with funding the ideas.
And they
All
didn't
right.
even
So
do the amount of records they usually do for a versus. They only did like what they
Yeah.
did like what 10 or something. Or
It was a
No,
side event to Complex Con.
They showed a link too.
I mean, it was fire when it was during COVID. It was big money. It was perfect for what it was. We was all stuck in the house. Here's this really good thing.
all right. So yeah, all right. So the question of the room, though, I ain't got nobody beating Hove, man. Standing across from Hove and beating him. Only man that could probably do it, man, ain't alive right now. That'd be Biggie. That's the only one.
Hey,
Hmm?
bro. You ain't gonna
Hey
put
man,
Group back up there?
put some respect on Kanye name, Trap.
Nah, he ain't beating. He
Kanye,
ain't
Hey,
beating
fucking
him.
dog.
Kanye can't do it.
He ain't beating him.
Man,
Can't play that pop ass song.
Hey, Trap,
respectively
who taught
and
you? Who
So
taught
let
you
me ask you
Trap?
this, right? So let me ask you
respe-
this.
hold on, Trap, and respectively, I don't even think Big is staying across
Big
from
is big.
Hove at
Big
this
could.
point.
Yes, big
Not
could.
at this point, man.
So
Not
what?
at this
Big
point.
could.
We love him. I love
All
Big to
right.
death.
All right.
Not at this
All right.
point.
All right. Cool. Hold on, Pat. Yo, could a group like Outkast beat Jay-Z?
It'll look funny with them two up there
You
and just
said a
him by
group?
himself.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Whoop that ass.
He gonna smoke
I,
both of them niggas. Man, don't nobody want to hear that
but
shit.
They got enough records, but man, I don't know what it looks like with them two against just him.
I, I'm the thing is what's gonna be the song lineup there? That's the
Wait a
thing,
minute.
right?
The last verses, cuz, was in 2022.
You said they got to
Nah,
jump on
That's
Trap.
a long motherfucking
but
time.
you gotta remember they
Who
sold
was it?
they sold the company to the other people though, and other people ain't take care of it though. The business
Ain't
they
nobody
did, they
finna
ended up
pay for
getting it
that
back.
shit.
They ended up getting it back, so they got it back.
I think
They
Kanye would
gonna
wipe
do
him
it.
actually.
I
Kanye, you
think
think Kanye
Kanye
would
Kanye,
get
I'd
it?
like to see Kanye against Dre.
bigger records
Against
than
Dr.
Jay Z.
Dre?
He has a bigger selling catalog than Jay Z.
You
To the
said
against
Kanye
who
against Dr.
glasses?
Dre?
Dre, Dr. Dre.
Mm.
Because a lot of people is you got to think about your crowd, your audience. You got to think about all that. You got to think about song lineup. You got to think about all that when you're doing the verses.
Yeah, Kanye start playing all the lights and power and runaway and all that. That's over, bro. He'll kill Jay Z.
Oh God, nobody want to hear that shit.
Yeah, nobody really want to hear that.
Nobody want to
No,
hear
I
I
that.
ain't
ain't
saying
gonna
he got to
lie.
go to the pop,
Yeah,
but I'm
I'm just
saying
saying. Think about the crowd. Like, somebody just said the crowd. Like they play those stadium records.
But
Can't
So
play
when
them
when them
stadium
J
records
records
no
come on,
verses,
though, it's
dog.
gonna be it
Can't
ain't gonna
play
be
I
them
too
think
much
Jay,
stadium
different
records.
when J songs
no,
come
I,
on.
Jay, I
a
think
lot of
Jay Z
Jay's
and
records is
Kanye
with Kanye.
is a style
No,
clash.
Wait,
no, they
huh?
not. No, they not.
Yeah, I'm about to say Jay got
Jay's biggest records is with
Yeah, like his
fucking
biggest
Kanye.
pop
No,
records.
it's
Niggas in Paris
not. No,
is
it's
like
not.
the
Yeah,
biggest
but
fucking
No, it's
record.
not.
you just
that's his
went like
pop. No,
15
but
years
that's his
after he
Exactly.
pop
started.
records,
That's
That's big.
crazy.
That's the biggest
Jay's
record he
biggest
got
radio
pop.
record is
You know what I'm
with
That's
saying?
his
Alicia Keys.
pop
Culturally, what's the biggest
records.
His
record he
biggest
got on
record with
culturally?
Like
Alicia
you can't
Keys.
play Run This Town and all that goofball shit,
Nah,
man.
I know you can't play that. Yeah, you can
You
play
have to.
that.
You have to at the
Yeah,
end if they
yeah, but
go
glasses
together.
Hold on,
At
let
the
CC go. Go
Empire
CC.
State.
I
I
got you
can hear
smurk.
Empire State of Mind.
Hold
I'd be
on. Go ahead,
so mad if
CC.
that came on in a
thank you,
versus
Pat.
smurf.
Hold on. Let
Thank you,
CC go.
Pat. They're gonna have to at the end if they actually do the verses. They're gonna have to. Just saying, yeah.
Have to
They
what?
got the if they go
Right.
they got to do Run This Town. They have to.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And they got to do
The
Empire
the,
State
the,
of Mind because that's his biggest record of it all.
Mm-mm.
the
They
thing about
got
the
to.
verses, the thing
Go
about
They
the
will
ahead.
verses
not
that
play
you
that
got to
What you
bullshit.
think about the verses,
the,
bro? Go ahead.
the thing about the verses is where what I notice is every artist that try to play songs that the crowd don't know end up messing up.
Yeah.
Like you gonna have to play songs that everybody can sing along with every song. And whenever you start playing all that underground shit that the crowd don't know, it's gonna be cool, but it's not really gonna hit. It's like the same when the other side play a song that everybody's singing along to. So you got to think, do Jay-Z got enough catalog that everybody in the crowd can sing along with?
What?
Yes, that's a crazy
He does. He
question to
does.
What
ask.
the
He does.
fuck is happening?
No, I was
Yo,
gonna say I
No,
don't
he's
think
right
Jay Z
though.
got to
He's
play the
definitely
songs
right.
with Kanye, but he also not gonna go out there playing a bunch of B sides either.
am I in an alternate universe?
Listen,
No, no,
When they
no,
said
no. Jay-Z, no, I got love for Jay-Z, but I'm
no, this
saying
is Sir
like
Carter
you
from
got to think
Brooklyn,
about
bro.
the crowd too, though, right? Because he got
The ground,
the crowd. So what he
the
going
crowd.
you got to think about the crowd. Okay, he could do the God did. Right? You got to think about what is he gonna play that's hitting now, right?
what?
That's
That's
been
not how
hitting in the
that
last
That's
works.
not how that works, my boy.
that's been hitting in the last 10 years.
Bro, that is
But
not how that
the
works.
Jay
difference
Z
with
ain't
Jay
released
Z,
the album in the last 10 years.
but look, Jay Z can play the B sides. You know why? Because all the people that's coming in there know all his fucking music, just
It's
like the
a
blacks did.
versus. Of
He
course you
can
can
play
play
the
the
B
B side.
sides. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro, do
he
y'all
could do it.
know
He could do it.
What's up?
Nah, he could do it. Don't get it wrong. He could do it. I think that probably any other artist probably got newer hits.
but newer hits don't necessarily fuck
Yeah,
around with cultural things. Like it's y'all can't just it
and
ain't a
verse is
battle of
about legacy. It's
y'all
not
just
about
seen that
what's
it's not a
new.
battle of hit records. It's not a battle of hit records. Y'all gotta know that. That's not what that is.
Nah, Glass, that's not true.
That's why the fucking locks kicked the dog shit
Yeah,
out
it
of
was
fucking
crazy.
Dipset.
But the locks had a lot of hit records too, though.
No, they fucking don't.
No,
But
they
even in
do.
the Cash Money and No
They do
Limit
not
album,
have a
they was
lot of hit
doing hits.
records.
They wasn't just doing B side records.
Yeah, y'all talking crazy. Y'all know Bout It is not really like a hit record. You know everybody
Nah,
don't know
Nah,
that's a
that's
Bout It,
cap.
culture.
Bout It.
That's
It
That's a
cap.
wasn't a
culture
challenge.
classic.
That's cap glasses.
Y'all gotta know Bout It. Everybody don't know Bout It. It ain't like this
About
big
it was a
chart
hit
Everybody
song.
record
knows
for No
about
Limit.
it, bro.
No,
Yeah,
they fucking
nah,
don't.
nah, nah.
Everybody
Nigga,
know that.
everybody was saying about it, bro. Yeah, you
Right.
tripping.
No,
Bro, I wouldn't
everybody
hey, Glass,
around all
I didn't even
worlds.
know a lot of No
Nah,
Limit
nah,
records,
bro.
but
A
niggas know
lot of
about
people
it,
was,
bro.
yeah, you had
Bro, y'all
R&B
know
niggas
Ice
saying
Cream and
about
them.
it,
These
about it.
songs are not big songs. They're not big
No,
smashes. They're
About It
like
is a big
No,
cultural
I
record.
things.
look, about it, bigger than Ice Cream Man.
I'm saying, but that neither one are necessarily big. Like
Definitely
make
bigger
them
than
Yes,
Ice
say,
it
Cream.
is.
Nah,
It is
no,
a
about
they're
it.
big
not.
record.
Yeah, you might have to.
Y'all don't understand the
I don't
separation
Glass. The
between a
average person who
cultural.
don't know No Limit
And
hits
it's a
want
culture
to know
classic.
about it at least.
I'm telling you, listen to what I'm saying. They would know. Make them say, That's a smash hit record.
Yeah,
I can't.
that get played to this
That
day.
was a smash hit. Yeah.
I get what you're trying to say. I get what you're trying to say.
No, just look
Right.
Yeah,
about it,
Nah,
about it
I,
on
yeah,
the
he's right.
nah,
He's
charts.
right.
nah. I don't get
I
it.
get what you're
I
trying
don't
to
get
say.
that.
Just
I
look
don't even. They
about
didn't
it on
even
the
play
chart.
that
What
in the
about it
verses,
by the
did they?
chart at? I don't remember,
Yeah,
but I'm
cause
sure it
cause
didn't chart high.
Ghetto D was probably his most commercial album, to be honest. Cause
Yeah.
all the hits was on that shit, to be
Did
honest.
they even play Make It Say Huh?
Fucking right.
Yes, it
Yeah,
didn't
they did.
matter. It's
Yeah.
not the same as when you play
Yeah,
Bout It or Ice Cream
they
Man.
played Make Them Say in the crowd, but it didn't hit the crowd like About It.
Yes,
What he's saying is not that's not how the crowd responded. The crowd responded to About It way more.
nigga, that is an iconic.
The two biggest hits of that night. Because remember, I was at the verses. The two biggest hits of that night for No Limit was About It, and that fuck Down for My Niggas.
Chopper style. And down for my
Everybody
niggas.
knows about it. That's why.
You saw how the people reacting to Chopper style? I
I
was
mean,
like, yo, that nigga need to go on tour. Like, he might get some bookings.
he just had
Bruh,
an
he
excellent
good.
Oh,
run. He came back.
That's
that's a
the Saint.
smash in the
That's
hood.
the Saints anthem, nigga. Like he good. He gonna get
Yo,
a
I'm not
check
You
gonna
know what?
lie.
regardless.
I'm
Yeah,
not
You know
gonna
he
what?
lie.
been
That's
I
like
yeah he
think
saying
been getting
where
paid off of that.
because
I
where I'm
think
That's a
from
Trav put
question
isn't
for
out.
one
you,
of Jay
Trap.
Z biggest records, but everybody
What
know
up?
where I'm from.
Yo, I'm not
Bout
gonna
It,
lie. I
Bout
think
It.
Juvenile put out a new record the other day. That shit was fire. It was
Got an
dope.
album coming
It was
out.
real dope.
Yeah, he's putting out a lot of good music right now.
It's real dope. The video he did the
You
video
know
for it was dope.
Bout It, Trap. I don't think it charted in the high 100s.
I bet it did.
But
Is that?
but
But what does that mean?
but that don't mean that it's not it doesn't mean it doesn't have the impact. Just like
Yeah, but that's
Fly
but
Swag
That's the point.
Surfing.
That's the
but
point.
listen
Flat
what I'm but listen what
Yeah,
I'm
culture.
saying to you.
It didn't
Nah,
chart in
I
the
get what
top
you're saying.
100, and the culture impact of it is still very
Every
strong
we
though.
know it, so we feel like everybody know it.
But Trey, we just seen Shook Ones never went top 40, and that's still a fucking
I
big
know.
ass record across the world. So just because it didn't chart doesn't take away from people around the world knowing it just because it didn't reach the charts.
That's
The
not.
whole world knows swag surfing,
You know how the
Black
world.
White,
Do you
all
know
that,
how the
right?
world learns
They
ship
just
ones?
went platinum, bro. They just
8
Yes,
went
from
Mile.
platinum.
8 Mile.
Do you know how the world
And
learns shook
most
ones? You
people,
know
I don't,
shook ones. You know shook ones was a bigger radio song. It was a bigger hit record than Bout It.
yeah, but I don't take away from people still knowing about it though.
That's what I'm telling you. That's the
I
point of the
don't know if
verses,
that's
right? The problem is like some things that goes
it's,
back to this Kanye J thing where they're cultural things that matter to us and they're the biggest things in the world and you can't tell us nothing. Bout It is one of those things. Like Bout It is
Yeah.
probably his signature record and it's probably his
Yep.
least successful record.
Yep.
That's a good
Glasses.
anthem,
Glasses.
bro.
I
might
got
be
love
right.
for you,
I
brother,
don't
but
know.
you're wrong.
I can't agree with that.
You're
I'm
wrong,
sorry.
We
bro.
don't look at the numbers, but I know about it.
But the
About it was
nigga
like in
got a
every
lot of
part.
anthems. So if you think about it,
He
I
got
mean,
smash hit
yeah,
records.
break them off. Some not big, but it's fire. How you do that there?
But
Like
that
he had
goes
a
into that point though. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying to
I
y'all.
get what you're
Like,
saying. I get what you're
dog,
saying.
like Bout It is one of those things where it feels like it's the biggest song in the world because we all know it, but it
No, no,
is
no, 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 no,
not
no, no.
the
Nobody said that.
biggest song in the world.
Nobody said it's the biggest song in the world. We talking about No Limit though, and it was one of No Limit's biggest songs. And like I said, Glasses, I got love for you, bro, but you just wrong. The way the crowd responded to About It was
What
ridiculous.
would I be
And
wrong
they,
about?
and they had the
Nah,
I think he
he
had the
just
movie,
saying
right?
it
Yeah,
wasn't
like what?
big on the
Hold on,
charts.
what am
He's
I
saying it's
wrong
big to the
about?
culture.
Like you just saying, you're repeating to me the same thing. I'm telling y'all the
Right,
difference between
right. But
Kanye
we're
and
not
Jay
talking
Z.
about we're not talking about the charts. We're talking about the verses.
No, that's
Right?
his point. That's
That's
his
my
point, though.
fucking point, cuz.
He's saying the same
Y'all on
thing
the
you are.
same page.
He's saying the
Yeah.
culture shit is more relevant in verses than the pop records. That's what he's saying.
I just made my fucking point.
Yeah, that's what he's
Bout It
saying.
is a
So he's
song
saying
that ain't
Kanye.
big on the charts. It ain't this big smash hit record. It ain't make them say, but Bout It drop, and you could just see that shit like, oh my God. And everybody feel like we know what's going on. That's kind of how Jay-Z has records compared to Kanye. Like he got these records that we know what's going on, and they're the biggest things in the world. Like we was talking about this when we was talking about that top 40 shit. Like, nigga, the biggest hip-hop records that we be thinking about, don't they like nothing on Illmatic hit the top 40. Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Like Boys in the Hood never hit the top 40. Like there's so many big hip-hop songs that never hit the top 40. And they're like
Glasses.
cultural
Glasses.
Boys in the
statements.
Hood never hit the top 40.
If I Ruled the
No,
World never hit the top
Wow,
40.
hell no.
If I Ruled the World was a huge record in 96. That never hit the top
Huge.
40. If you
So
was
it's
yeah,
like
black, that was
that
a number
second
one
album
hit if you
though.
was black.
so that's a
That
prime
second album.
example where Cash Money got all these chart topping songs, right? And then P got these black ass cultural like statements that become the thing that we all know. And it's like that shit come on that fucking worldly come on. And you like,
I
oh my God.
That
I
shit
tell
bring
you
you
this.
straight to the projects.
It
What
I
you
don't.
take you
get?
right back.
I say this though. In
But
a room
even
full of us, I don't think Kanye will win against who.
And that's
I
what it's
take that.
always gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a room for us because you could just see it at Complex Con when Cash Money is popping out all these smash hit records. Like that's what I'm saying. When you saying Tune, like Tune is like, what is Tune gonna play to compete with Prime No Limit? Like Prime No Limit. Like you
Yeah,
can't
but
play
glasses,
just
but
any hit
glasses,
record.
The
we
block is hot.
Man,
but
Lil
glasses,
Wayne,
we
what?
gotta
stop,
also
bro.
We
take
got
into
to clear this
Stop
up.
Nah,
it.
Let's
We got
he,
stop.
to clear
he
this
don't
up.
really got nothing from. He telling the
For
truth.
that time
Yeah.
period.
He
Yo,
don't,
All he
man.
got
glass.
to play is back
Go
that
go
ass
go
on
look all
Tune,
them
nigga.
records
It's
P
over.
sold in them 2 years compared to Cash Money, man.
If Lil Wayne would have came with hustler music, it would have fucked the whole night up.
I agree.
Yo,
That's one of those songs, but it's
But
not as many
I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie,
songs
but
as you would
y'all
think.
not
He
being
could
real.
have came
That's
with. He could have came with hit him up. He could have came
No,
with
he can't
with his
come with
beat
him
Bruh,
up.
guy.
y'all talking
but
about
yo, can we
Carter
just clear
2
this up real
shit.
quick?
Come
No, you're
on,
not gonna
bruh.
get
All that
Wayne could
Carter
have
two
killed
shit off
niggas
his
with
beat.
Carter
Can we
3.
just do a
Could
quick
have
Carter,
killed
Elephant in
niggas
the
with
Room,
Carter.
Kanye and Jay? Can we just
You're
do
not
that?
gonna get, but that's the idea. Like Kanye is like this.
nigga
He
said
got a couple
Carter.
songs that are like cultural statements, but like Jay got so
He
many of
got
them
a
Yeah,
yeah,
bitches,
glass,
no.
man.
He got
glass.
a
yeah,
lot that are
but
culture
but
statements.
He
Glasses,
Dog.
got
can
a
we do a
lot
quick
about
elephant in
it.
the room? Can we
Come
just
on,
do
do
a
that.
night?
your
Can we just do a
comparison
night? Kanye versus Jay, and we just go record for record. Can
your
we just do that?
comparison's a little bit off though because Cash Money didn't lose because of song choice. They lost because Wheezy wasn't there.
That's not true.
When
You
They
could have put
lost because a lot of
anybody
the
you
Yes, it
artists
wanted there.
wasn't
is,
when they
bro.
there.
put on
Yes, it is.
You could have put anybody you wanted there, and it wouldn't have mattered.
when they put on a Millie and Wayne, which is a song that Cash Money wasn't even on, is Wayne's song alone. And then none of them because they just sitting on the sideline. And then the other side save Snoop for the end. put down for my niggas, and Snoop popped out, and everybody was waiting for Snoop, just like everybody was waiting on Wayne. When they put on a Millie, everybody was looking for Wayne to pop
I'm
out,
not disagreeing, but
right?
that one
So
round wouldn't have won the situation.
but I'm telling you, if Wayne had been there, it would have been a different versus. It is what it is, and if it
But
was a
don't.
fifth, we'd all be drunk. But what I'm saying is it wasn't
I
about
don't
South.
agree.
It
Yeah, I
was
don't
But
agree.
it's
the
not just about
Yeah,
Wayne.
both
See
sides
the
is missing
problem.
people, bro.
Yeah,
See the
not just
problem is
that.
they should have brung all the Cash Money should have did exactly what No Limit did and brung all y'all niggas, glasses, all y'all niggas just
Man, that
standing up on the
shit didn't
stage.
matter. That's not what happened.
No, I'm
You
telling you, my
saw a
nigga,
cultural thing
Y'all just trying
happen.
to fill up
You
space,
saw a
not
they
win
could
the
have.
movement.
verses.
Yeah, y'all saw a movement versus a record label. That had a movement. The Hot Boys was the movement. But then you saw a movement. That's a record label. Like that's what make hip hop great is the us part of it. And when you
But that's
see
what
us, that's when it starts to look different. And it's
that's
like
what
I'm not disagreeing. I think if Wayne is there, yes, you went around differently, but it is not. Dog, them dudes, something about this cultural shit. Like I'm telling y'all, like y'all not getting it when I'm saying Bout It. Like Bout It is a song that never charted on the big charts. Never. But when they
So if
play that
Rockefeller
song,
did the same thing, what would happen? If
yeah, like
Rocker
what
would have, if
Jada did.
Rockefeller
So
would
Like
have
when
did
you
the
hold
see
same
on, hold on,
thing
something,
hold on,
versus
glasses,
No
hold on,
Limit.
glasses, hold on, glasses, hold on. So why the hell you was up in here talking about Cash Money
nigga
was going
Cash
to win?
Money won. Nigga, don't ask me no questions. I'm just
Why you
telling
was
you,
up
I
in here talking
see.
about Cash Money was going to win? And now you change your tone, man.
Nigga, I still think Cash Money won, but that's
They
my
ain't
fucking
win
opinion.
nothing.
I can see what you like.
They ain't
Nigga was
win nothing.
signing the Cash Money and fucking
They ain't
throwing
win
the niggas
nothing.
under
He
the
was just going
bus,
for the
bro.
home
That
team.
shit
Yeah,
is
dog.
Yo,
crazy.
yeah,
Cash was
I
going for the
Yeah,
home
100
team,
G's.
Cash.
the whole
That's
time I
my
was
man,
saying
100 grand,
Cash
baby.
money
from the beginning,
loss.
if
I
Cash
told
Money
him that
was
from the
united,
jump.
they would have won.
It's not a united. They
Y'all
are
gotta,
united.
bro.
What do you mean
Y'all gotta
united?
stop
No, they
How you,
making
wasn't
hold
this
on,
united
hold
up
on, hold
there,
on.
shit.
What up,
dog.
They
They
winners?
was
would
looking
What
they
up,
would
crazy.
have
winners?
won with the new artist.
Bro,
Hold
y'all
on. What
gotta
up,
stop
winners?
all. Y'all gotta stop all this if
Yeah,
woulda
it ain't no
Hold
united.
shoulda
They
on. Let
are
winners
coulda.
go.
united.
Hold
They
on,
was
man. Hold on, hold
together.
on. Man.
Man, like I'm just
Nigga,
like,
the Hot Boys is
Hold the
there,
glasses.
nigga.
Hold on.
hold
Let
Them
on.
winners go.
motherfucking big timers, nigga.
Yo,
Stunning
Cash
like
Hold
Money
on.
didn't
Let
even need
winners
all them
go.
niggas.
Nah, all I'm saying is, look, man, stop bringing up all these hypothetical what if Wheezy
none of
look.
that is why they lost.
No, that
Yo,
ain't
None of
got
let
they
nothing to
winners
lost
do
because of
go.
with
that.
it. None of that got nothing to do with it. You
I
put
do
them
think
songs
Toon
against
does change
songs.
a round or
Glasses.
two,
Let
but it
winners
ain't gonna
finish,
be
bro.
okay. Yeah.
I'm
You a
done,
man
man.
still.
That nigga tweaking.
The same
None of
thing that
that
Hey,
happened to
shit
him.
gonna change.
That's why the nigga was ducking, though. He was ducking because of that. He said he wanted to do the battle, never showed up.
nah, he
Never
don't.
put
That's
a
a
pack
different trap.
together.
I'll whoop you in this room because it's records.
No, you weren't.
Man, I'll spank you in this room because it's just
Oh, you
records.
ain't
But
do it.
you gonna be
So you
playing shit
say
off Carter 2 and 3 though?
You
You gonna
could
be
play
playing that
anything
shit?
at that point because it's a room full of just people listening to songs. But you put motherfuckers on that stage and that nostalgia kick in, them niggas wearing them fatigues and shit. That shit just you be like, damn,
nigga,
Why
these
y'all ain't got
motherfuckers.
faith in Wobbly Wobbly Wayne, man? Why y'all don't
I
play
got
them
faith in
songs?
that, but
Nah, but
again,
these niggas naming songs off Carter 3
Block
and
is
that
hot. Get the
shit,
fuck out
you
of here
man.
with
can't
that
play no
shit.
Carter three in no
Why?
Ain't no block
verses.
is hot.
Not against no limit.
Ain't no block
You
is
can't
hot.
play like
niggas
Mr.
said they ain't
Carter.
got faith in no
Niggas
why.
ain't got no faith in no
And
wobbly, wop,
man,
wop, wobbly, wop, wop,
Ca-
wobbly, wop, wop. Fuck
Cash
out
Money
of here.
wasn't together, man.
You fucking with
Bird
the
All
boy.
together.
and Birdman was outshining everybody.
Because he's the
and,
biggest star of Cash Money
No,
and,
Records.
you're not.
and,
No, P was with his folks, man.
No,
P
P
and,
came
is the
out there
biggest
looking.
star of No Limit. It was
and,
really the story was really P and Stunner. That was
and
really the
That's what
story of the
I'm saying.
verses.
That's what I'm saying.
Those
That's what
big
I was
time
watching. I
records
was
is
looking at
crazy.
the boss. I was looking at them, and I was P
And
was with his team, and
P
Birdman
is
was
tall and shit. That nigga
outshining
walking
man
everything.
across the
walked out with as
stage and
many
shit.
speed knots and stars as he had on his
Yeah, that
head,
nigga,
too.
all them
Fucked
diamonds and
him up.
shit. That
and,
nigga, man, that
and,
nigga had all that shit. That nigga tall and shit. He just walking
and,
across. That shit just looked, man, that was the shit. I love
you
that
got to
shit.
I don't
remember
know what
Till
made
too,
this
you think
right?
day.
that shit was going to be nothing other than what it was. Though, go ahead, bro. Who wants to go ahead?
No, I was just saying you got to remember too, right? That Cash Money really had a good 10-year run after No Limit. So there
Mm-hmm.
was an age gap in the crowd too of people actually resonating more with the Cash Money songs. But they. That's why I say if Wayne had been there, it would have been a different story. Obviously, he wasn't, so it is what it is.
But what song was
But
they
but
gonna play from
but
Tune that was gonna match No Limits
it
era?
well it
Hold
really would have
on.
been
I gotta stop that
what verse
shit,
they wasn't
bro.
gonna play from him.
You can't
Fireman.
just play any records,
Fireman.
dog. You
Fire,
can't play
fire,
Fireman in the No
fire,
Limit.
got it.
You can't play that. Like, I mean,
You
you would
know,
impress the
I'ma
kids,
get
but
you
it's
high.
the nostalgia gets lost, I think.
that monster was there. It's
Yo,
over.
bro. You
If
got
the
more
three-headed monster
excuses,
was there,
man.
it's
You
over, bro.
got yo, bro.
If it was
You
cat,
gotta
fucking.
chill, bitch. Nigga got their ass kicked. My bad, Cashman. Go ahead.
We can get it tracking, track.
He ain't doing nothing.
I can go.
Lil
He
I
Wayne,
can
ran
Lil
avenge
and
Wayne
my
ran.
would have
Nigga,
came
you
partners
put
out
your
now.
there.
shoes on. You put your chucks on, tie them tight,
I
and
can
ran.
avenge my partners right now.
You put
Lil
the
Wayne would have.
chucks on, tie them tight to the
They
top,
already
and you
tight,
ran.
dog. They already tight.
You
Right.
ran.
Everybody
Big
think
leg, big losing legs, flip down, tongue flip down, everything. Cuz.
because glasses. Why did you think they were gonna win?
Again, the same dumbass thing. Records. When fucking the locks taught me a fucking couple battles ago that like it ain't just a battle of records. Verses ain't just about records. It's about showmanship. It's about hip
That's
hop. It's
right.
about the culture, the movement
Nah,
of
the locks
things.
had records, bro. Don't
The
discredit them.
locks
They had
don't got
records.
records like Dipset. Dipset got way more records than the locks.
Nah, that was an even. That was an even. They got
I
a
You
don't know
bugging,
about
Man,
bro.
that.
that
You
was it.
definitely bugging. They don't got
That was
way
an
more
easy
records.
kill.
Way
The
more
locks.
records.
Listen, the locks
You
been in
gonna
the
do it like
game
that,
longer than
Yonkers?
Dipset.
You gonna do
It's
them like
not
that,
that
Yonkers?
they
What
only
are
got
you talking
3
about?
albums. I'm telling you, is
The
them
locks
niggas
murdered,
is
You
man.
know
the
how many
locks is
fucking mixtapes the
special,
locks got?
dog.
Are you crazy?
You don't know about the
Listen,
locks
Everybody,
mixtapes.
You know how many
You don't know
mixtapes
the
Dipset got?
You
but
don't know
going
about
the
into it, everybody had
the
Dipset
Dipset.
locks
hasn't been in
is
the game long
different.
enough as the
The
locks.
locks is a different level of showmanship and a different level of just moxie. Like they won that shit not just with records,
Yeah,
they won it with moxie. Niggas
but
just walking around and damn near kicking niggas and shit. You like, God
yeah,
damn.
but glasses. But you got to think
Yo, bring
every
Toop up.
single
Bring
song
Toop
that the
up.
locks play,
Toop down there.
every single song that the
So
locks
right there, where?
play,
You
they
right there.
still
Yeah, I'm in this bitch just listening.
All
you
right,
got
all
to think
right.
Tune.
What's
every
Toop,
single
happening?
song that the locks played, everybody knew the words. So they did win with
Even
songs.
it's
They
shit
won.
you
That's how
didn't
they
know
won.
where he was
They won with. They won
freestyling,
with.
nigga, where he was
They won with.
rapping, nigga.
They won with showmanship. There ain't no question about that. But they did win with songs too.
And they was united. Dipset wasn't together.
I don't know why y'all keep saying united
Bro,
and
it looked
together.
I
crazy
just
when
don't
your
know why they
team
keep
when y'all
saying the
not
locks
together,
don't got
bro. Y'all,
hits.
when y'all
What are
when
y'all
y'all not
talking
when y'all
about?
not in sync, bro. Y'all when your shit
Dipset
not
don't
in
got no
sync,
fucking
that
grand.
it fucked the whole show up.
Hey
You
yo,
could tell niggas don't like each other when they, you know what I mean? You could peep that.
you know what's funny that you keep saying that? More niggas in
Dipset
Cash
ain't
Money
got no
like each other
Grammys.
than more niggas in No Limit like each other for real.
Might be true. That might be true.
That's a fact.
I don't know about that.
That's a fact.
And it
Yeah,
didn't look like that.
that's subjective
It
too.
looked
Not
like
because
It looked
that's
like P
never
and them was
P
Cash
united.
Money
look,
never looked.
P
Cash
clip.
Money, Prime Cash Money never looked like No Limit. It was different. It was like
Listen, glasses.
No, but
P out
P
there with
got
his son.
relationships with
Nowhere at the
people,
time.
bro.
yeah,
He
but
out there
he
with his
beef with
son. He
all
out there with his
people.
family, real
All them
family
people been
members.
talking shit about people.
Is not stuff like he did them dirty in the past. Like all
Yes,
them
it
niggas got their
is.
money, bro. All them people got
No,
their
they
money,
do
bro.
not say they got their money.
Bro,
That's a lie.
all them folks got their money, bro.
They do
That's
not
why.
say
That's
that.
why I think
He
about
bought
it.
them niggas
Everybody,
house. Come on,
bro.
man. Get them
That
niggas.
is not
He
the
took care of
niggas
them
is
niggas,
not saying
man.
that's what's happening. That is not
Look.
the story.
The only people that don't get along is him and C.
That's
Silk
not him and
still good,
Mia
still
don't get
good,
along.
still good. Look, Mia good. Mia just not good when she don't get paid, but they still good.
What do you
Like
mean
God
they ain't
damn,
good
niggas,
when you
son, you
don't get
throwing
There
it.
paid?
was you could
niggas
see the
get
tension
into
out
it,
there
bro.
though.
Like,
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, but it's
bro,
You could
you
different.
see the
got
tension
tension with
because when
fam,
Mia
bro.
was rapping,
Just listen.
Bruh.
Just
When you
listen.
do business with people, when you got employees under you, you gonna have times where it's tense
We
like
not.
that.
But we not
But
questioning neither.
overall, though,
I'm
they
not
were,
questioning neither one's business acumen. I think they do the best business they can. I'm telling you, it's different with No Limit. It's a
bro, them
bunch of
niggas hate
niggas wearing
Birdman more than
fatigue
P.
Man, both of them
and
niggas got the
tapes.
same
Bruh.
amount of
Them niggas,
unhappy
Hold on, let's
artists.
talk. What you saying,
Exactly.
Tom?
Both labels got the same amount,
Same
about
amount of
even amount
unhappy
of
niggas.
unhappy artists.
Niggas be talking shit. I
Both
be
of them.
watching it, but man, it's something when you put on that. They put on that fucking camouflage, cuz, and them tanks come out. That ain't what Stunner like when growing up watching Stunner and then even being part. It's just different. It is a unit, a family, but it's the army, cuz. Like
Bro,
I know Jizzle
bruh,
say
them
Cash
niggas
Money is the
hate
army.
Stunner.
I know
Them
y'all
niggas
said,
hate
I
Revenge
Stunner.
in
know
the
they said
building.
Lil
Bruh,
Wayne being there
nigga,
don't.
Revenge in
BG
the
dropped
building.
the album. Nigga, BG dropped the album called Life After Cash Money and was dissing Nick. Bro,
Yes.
it
nah,
never
he
got
didn't
to
hate
that
Stunner. He
point.
was just mad.
It never
He
got to
didn't
that
hate
point with
Stunner.
peeing niggas like
That's
that,
because
bruh.
none of them niggas
He
could
didn't
put
hate
out an
Stunner. He was
album.
just mad at stunner, man. Niggas
They
get mad and then
always
they
mad.
fucking
Everybody
yeah.
mad at the money. But what I
all
tell
I'm
you
saying,
is
Them niggas put on that camouflage winners. They put on that camouflage
Who's
winners.
that?
Fucking tanks come out, dog, and you just see it. It's the army, cuz. It's the fucking army.
All I'm saying is this: if you going to go see Cash Money and it ain't no Lil Wayne, that ain't Cash Money to me. I don't know what the fuck that
Exactly.
is,
Crap, I'm
man.
about to
I'm not
send you a
disagreeing
Exactly.
with
song.
that.
Hold
Because
on, who
the
that? Who
main nigga
that?
that fuck
LK,
with
hold on,
Bird.
hold on, hold on. What up, LK? Who that?
No, I was saying I'm about to send you a song. I want you to play by BG where he was talking all the shit he was talking about Cash Money. Not one no limit person came out talking shit like this. Hold on. I'm gonna
That's
send
a
you
fact.
Yeah, like Birdman did niggas dirty,
Listen,
bro.
No, he
Filthy.
didn't
if
do
you look
niggas
at the
dirty, winners. That's not
if y'all
true.
look at the battle, you
Bro.
can see
Winners, he
there's
didn't.
issues
So when
between
Juve and
fucking
all them left, he wasn't doing them dirty in the
Them
battle?
niggas
Winners,
never
winners,
got a
this is a
royalty
business
check.
breakdown, bro. It's
Niggas
a
never got
business
a royalty
breakdown.
check.
It's a business breakdown, dog. It's
No,
just a
man,
business
Birdman was
breakdown.
dirty work,
there's
dog.
definitely people that talked about
What you say,
He
Tone?
was, he was Birdman
Y'all
was
gotta
dirty
stop
work.
talking over each other,
About
man.
4 or 5 producers. You got about 4 or 5 producers who was saying they still haven't been paid by that dude to this day, bro.
I
Yeah,
know,
what's the nigga name? The nigga who made that Millie shit?
but that's the same thing Kel was saying about P.
But that's what I'm saying. It's really an even amount. It's even. The shit is
Yeah,
dead.
it's hard. It's
Oh, so
hard
you
for a
basically
nigga
just
in that
saying
situation.
New Orleans niggas do bad business there, huh? That's what it
Fuck
is.
they do. Niggas complain about Jay-Z. Niggas
Niggas
complain
don't
about
complain about no Jay Z. We ain't about to do that.
yes,
I
they
ain't never heard a nigga
do.
complain about Jay Z. We
Y'all
ain't about to do
niggas
that.
do
do
say
complain about
We ain't
Jay
about to
Z.
do
I
that.
ain't never heard that, man. Never
I ain't
heard
never
that.
heard a nigga complain about Jay Z.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
All right.
Huh?
That's what we
Trap,
doing.
I just sent you the song. It's
All
called
right.
Don't Talk to Me by
All right.
BG.
Yeah, that's the
Trap,
main one.
trap. You sounded
I
like
don't
you
want
about
to
to bust
What
holler.
up,
some
Sat?
vein, boy.
I don't say
You
nothing.
sounded like you about
I
to
don't
bust
want
some
to
vein.
holler.
What you
Exactly.
say, Sat?
You sounded like you was about to bust some vein, man.
Oh, when they said the Jay Z shit. I ain't never heard no shit like that about Jay Z.
Dog, every nigga, they complain about Suge, nigga. Suge was giving niggas $100,000, $200,000 a month, making sure niggas didn't go to
Shit
prison,
was
spend
throwing
2-3
hanging
million.
niggas over the balcony, please.
He hung a nigga over the balcony that stole another nigga publishing. It's funny because in every other story you be a hero, but only one day you wake up and now niggas is mad that he hung a white man over the balcony that stole another black man publishing and you got a problem with it.
Shit, but
I
Dr. Dre
don't have
had
a
problems,
problem
right?
with
Didn't
it.
Dr.
I'm
Dre
just
have problems
saying,
with getting money for sure?
Yep.
Who?
Dr.
Said Dr.
Dre.
Dre.
No, he
Dr.
didn't
Dre
have no
walked away
problem
with
with
He
his
nothing.
did.
business.
See,
He
Dre
walked away
wasn't.
with nothing.
He walked
They
away
say
from
Dre
all
gonna
With
that
leave
shit,
the
but
nothing.
North
Should have
Carolina.
paid him.
Nothing.
he
They
chose
just
that
decided
though.
just to leave, just
Yeah,
jump
he
ship.
chose that. Doc chose that.
But it's money that should have owed him that he had problems getting.
He walked. He didn't have no problem with money that was owed to him. He ain't never had no problem with money. None of them niggas had no problem with no money. But you gonna hear niggas say they have problems with money. Cause it's like different, man. You a kid and you making some money. Like this nigga was paying nigga 50, 100, $200,000. He's giving Pac $150,000 a month.
Yo, but glasses. You're not saying facts though, because the nigga was taking shit from producers, not giving niggas checks, and waiting for niggas to leave out the room, and then have his niggas chase him down for the check.
That
All of that
shit,
shit.
listen, all that shit is extra cap put on top of
Trap,
extra
you
cap.
got that song?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
All that shit is extra cap on top of extra cap, Nate. That nigga was paying. Listen, you would never make
Yo,
niggas happy
listen,
in this business.
I
It's
ain't
just
gonna
what's
lie.
gonna come.
The only
Niggas
nigga,
complain about Puff.
Oh nah, Puffers doing niggas greasy.
It's
Buying
already
niggas
known
publishing for
niggas doing
5,000.
niggas greasy.
They was doing niggas
Oh, Puff
greasy.
was
So
Making
dirty,
who the
niggas.
bro.
greasiest nigga? Fuck it. Who the
Puff,
greasiest?
Puff was
Barry
None
the
of them
Gordy.
dirty
niggas is
one,
really
grease.
that
Barry
greasy.
Gordy. It's the greasiest nigga.
None of them niggas is greasy, man. These
Barry Gordy,
cats
the
don't.
greasiest nigga.
I was listening to the nigga.
Barry, go, come
I was
on,
listening
trap
to the
Barry
nigga
He
that
Gordy.
is. He the
started No
greasiest
Limit.
nigga. He the
I was
greasiest.
We not
listening to
doing.
the nigga
We
that
not.
Yes, he
came on
is.
with No Limit when they made they play. What's the homie name from the Bay? He's a cold nigga. He really smart too.
Who?
Cuz
JT
name.
Money.
No, this is like it was like an executive from the Bay cuz that was like instrumental in No Limit growing. You know No Limit started in
Yeah,
the Bay.
I
Oh
know
yeah,
who
yeah,
that
yeah,
is.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
I
he
know what you're
talking
talking
From
about.
about.
Richmond?
It's a nigga that's smart as fuck, cuz like
Is it
sharp as fuck.
is it
It's
JT the bigger
E40
figure?
uncle, right?
No, it's not JT. It's a nigga that
It's
was
E40
he was like a
uncle.
vice president of No Limit. I don't know his name, but he was talking about how the artist wasn't really getting paid because they was putting every dime back into working the fucking music and marketing all the projects. And niggas was mad. And if niggas was mad, C was talking about he was mad. Niggas was mad. It's hard because you balancing a lot of shit. Everybody lying about how much money you got. You is getting some money, but you ain't getting nowhere near enough money to make sure everybody else filthy rich. And you still got to work your whole shit. Stunner had it real tough. Remember, everybody on the label.
Why nobody for No Limit came out and made a diss song expose the beat?
It's not a diss. People complained
But what
about
I'm
P
saying
from the
is people
first
steady
day.
fucking with you.
The nigga from the Bay said he owe him $400,000 right now. This is
Oh, I know what nigga you talking about.
He stole a beat from one of my uncles.
I know what nigga you talking about.
And
You sent
he
me
had
that
an issue
interview.
too with Mystical. That's why Mystical left.
listen.
When y'all
Nah,
got the
nah,
big
he
hit
didn't
No,
with
have no.
Mystical
Mystical,
said
He
they
didn't
left
mystical.
him.
No. I'm about to say mystical say they
Mystical
left
said
him
they
because that's
left
when P
him.
just say fuck it. I'm about to go to
I'm cool.
Nickelodeon
Like
and
P
do all
got
this other
mad.
shit.
Niggas was complaining. He went to KL. KL was like, look, man, we need this. We trying to do this. He like, man, y'all fucking it up. He left KL. KL did they like y'all gotta realize this shit hard because it's a lot of shit you trying to maintain. And it's easy to
P,
sit back and be looking at it and be like, nigga,
Then the
get
nigga
beat.
went to the NBA, nigga.
he went to go play
You're
basketball.
like, I'm cool, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? So it's like it's always gonna be that. It's just hard, dog. It ain't like it's about every nigga, dog. It's just what it is. Hard, like
it's never an easy process at all.
no. It's
And I'm
millions
gonna
of
tell you
dollars.
though, one thing though that I noticed that it is a crazy pattern. Even if you go all the way back to Luke, these executives, man, them niggas started in their early 20s, man. They were really just learning this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Suge was in his 20s.
All of them.
As a matter of fact, that Toon brought that shit up. Just think about the Luke shit. Luke and them didn't even have control of their shit. What was his fucking name that had control over their catalog?
What?
Little Joe?
No, Joe
That was,
Weinberger. See, that was later on
yeah,
though. That was later because
yeah.
Joe had sued Luke, and there was a situation where he was able to just get the catalog instead of money. But yeah, man, a lot of these execs, man, you know,
Tough.
they started so early. They was really just learning the game. By the time shit blew up, that's when they really started figuring out, damn, man, you know, motherfuckers unhappy. But a lot
Man,
of these niggas started so fucking young.
Suge did so good, man. Suge made sure niggas bring up that he held somebody over the balcony. Vanilla Ice stole Chop Publishing.
That was me.
Didn't
I
I
said
know I'm telling, but this is not just you, L. Everybody says that. But the real story is a nigga took this nigga publishing, didn't give him a dime on a smash,
What,
probably
what
the
about
first
them?
number
What
one,
about the niggas who
probably the
made Drink
first
Piss?
number one rap song
What
in
about them
history of
niggas?
rap. Huh?
What about the rumor you made the nigga drink piss?
That's his personal problem. He got a problem with some nigga. That's not what I'm talking. That's not business. That was him having a problem with some nigga and showing out or whatever they got going on. I'm not saying he's a perfect dude. I'm just telling you this is a nigga who was doing the best business he possibly could. Like like Snoop was
So
getting
all right,
100K.
all right. Hold on. So why when Snoop got the Death Row label, his main thing was to make sure that the artist that wasn't getting paid back then with Death Row, it was gonna get paid now that he owned the shit. That's what he said. That's what Snoop said.
But that's a marketing thing. That
and
ain't
hold on. No statues up on some street shit. I heard that nigga should that it was I don't know what year that was, Glasses, but you gonna remember when I tell you. It was the year I think it was in Irvine. It was like a summer jam. And I was there that day. And I told you I used to hang around in J's and stuff like that. I heard should pay somebody to shut that shit down so Snoop don't perform.
I'm sure they had their problems, but that's their personal issues. I'm
But
telling
why
you,
you messing up a whole festival?
I
You know
don't
what I'm
know,
saying? Like
nigga.
this shit like
40
that.
book Biggie in a show that nobody
Yeah, that
showed
was
up
fine.
to
That was
threaten him.
fine.
Why do niggas
That
do
was
the shit
fine.
they do is none of my motherfucking business
Hey,
on their
it,
personal
it was
matters.
a gang riot at a fucking festival. It was crazy. Craziest shit I ever
Sound like
But
seen.
I'm gonna
fun.
tell you
understand
though,
that
hey, but
niggas
check this out
personal
though.
problem, but I'm saying as far as the business, remember Snoop caught a murder case. It's $3 million to get out. It's no way. I don't even care what
Yeah,
dog
without that
sold.
lawyer, you don't
It
want
wasn't. I don't care
That's a
what
fact.
dog sold. He probably ain't making enough money to pay no fucking lawyer on no murder case. I don't care how many
Yeah.
records he sold on his first deal. That's his first deal.
And I'm gonna tell
Let's
you
say he
what,
was getting 10 cents and the motherfucker sold 3 million. Nigga,
yeah.
if that motherfucker got 300,000, that ain't enough to pay for this lawyer, yet that nigga dog free.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing a lot of folks forgot too. That boy Suge came in as a straight enforcer.
Because when we heard
Mhm.
that Mary J. and them was complaining, Jodeci,
Tripping,
even
pressing.
TLC, he got down. He was trying to help everybody get their bread back.
That's what the whole shit was hanging Vanilla Ice over the basement over the balcony with Chalk Publishing.
Yeah,
Like Chalk
Suge
didn't
was trying to
write
get
this
shit right
song
at the beginning. He really was.
exactly. And so nobody talks about that. So I guess I was saying it about Stunner. Like Stunner got his problems. Stunner probably doing a lot of crazy business. They don't got an office. They don't, it's 1,000 things. It's easy to critique from sitting where I'm at and say, oh man, well, you is it. But bro, I promise you, fucking with homie, he's trying his very best to the best of his ability. And he really tried to do right by every nigga that was around him. It's a lot to deal with. And if you don't have the info, he don't have a Interscope. There's no universal building. Remember, this is him and his fucking brother. Like that's the shit. Him and his brother. Like they got niggas that work, but it ain't like a bunch of niggas. There's a lot of indie record niggas. It's like that nigga, like what he's been able to do, bro, is nothing short of amazing with all of this shit. Not to mention winners, niggas is on drugs. I ain't gotta tell you these niggas' story. Like nigga is crazy. And you have to try to balance all of this shit with artists that's on drugs, artists that's complaining. You got a producer that shape your sound. He growing. He like, wait a minute, nigga, I am just as like it's a lot that comes fast. And you got to try to figure it out. They was together for a long time. Shit, the last Manny Fresh project was in 2005, right? That was Carter 1. To get a run from 97 on a major label, the first project with Universal was Big Timers. The last project that Fresh did the whole thing was 2005. Fresh did every fucking beat. You
Wait,
can't
didn't he
pay him
fuck
enough
over
money.
Lil Wayne
How
too?
you pay this motherfucker enough money? He did every beat. You just give him money and you just take a little stipend because this is why.
Yeah.
Shit with
But I'm not gonna lie, man.
KLC.
Manny should be rich as all these other niggas, though. I ain't gonna lie.
But that's what
He fucked
I'm
over, man.
saying to you. But I'm saying
Manny got
that's
that
the
catalog
problem.
right now, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But that's the problem though,
But
right?
but
That's
but
the
Man,
problem.
Manny
Like,
not broke though. No, they
no.
paid Manny.
He
Why you
not he
think he
not
back
he
around?
not
He would
broke,
have
but
never went back
he
around them
not
niggas
broke,
if they
but he
didn't
should
pay him.
be a
Niggas
100
always
mil up
blame
like
the
all these other
CEO.
niggas.
Whole time Listen, Manny would have never went back if they didn't give him the bag, bro.
Listen,
Trust me.
it's not even just that. It's
That's a
like,
fact.
nigga, it ain't like they have. It ain't like I remember talking to Pops, right? Suge, and he was telling me, guys, I ain't never got no $30 million from these people. Like a lot of the numbers is bullshit. Like it's money that's coming to Interscope, and you hear like these niggas got the money. Man, the money be bullshit, and it's their fault. I ain't gonna lie, cause they be lying about how much money they getting. So then we go talking about how much money they got. Then the artists start thinking they got the same money, and now here's the chaos, cause it ain't never was that much money in the first place. So it's just like the business is tricky, bro, because it's built on lies and deceit to kind of market success to niggas that don't have it. And then now the artists, they don't know the business. So like, wait a minute, nigga, if it's 30 million, nigga, I supposed to have 3 million. You know what I mean? It's crazy like that. It's a tough thing to have to. I
Yeah.
respect every exec that put it together in this business if you can make a push because it takes something different to make it happen. Like P and them, like that dude from the Bay, he was an exec on that side from the Bay. When him and P fell out, they fell out over this artist. I think the nigga name was Ed from the Bay. And the nigga said him and P
It's
got
Big
into it
Ed.
because he was
Big
fucking
Ed.
P cousin. He ended up marrying P cousin. And that's how they first fell out. P left that nigga in Louisiana and flew back to the Bay, going back and left cuz out there. He couldn't even pay the money to fly himself home. So it's like, it's not like it's way trickier. It's easy just to say Puff robbed the nigga or Suge or Stunner or P robs. It's not, because it's a lot of moving parts with a lot of confusion, and there's really no way to make everybody happy. The average artist, cuz think they deserve all the money and they do the least amount of work.
But hold
And
on
them
though.
niggas be
But
burning up money
Puff did
too.
own everybody publishing all the way up to goddamn
But
last year.
but
Well,
but
they
but that
signed the
but that's
contract. They
Yeah,
gave
yeah,
it.
that's
They,
every
they
deal.
agreed to it.
I
That's
got you, man.
that's
But
how
check this out.
deals win.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
agreed to it.
yeah. But
He ain't
come on,
robbed
man.
shit.
Hold
Niggas
on,
would
hold
even
on,
know. We
hold
wouldn't
on.
even know them niggas
Hold
if
on.
Let
they
him
was robbed.
finish. Let him finish. Let him go.
Hold on, man. You're 100,000% right. They agreed to it.
Then
But
what we
man,
talking about then?
Yo, Molly, mute up, bro.
let me finish. What I'm saying is when we speaking of this whole thing, man, when you speaking of it's an integrity part, because just imagine, all right, if you know that These motherfuckers, you really gave them. I think he gave them some pennies up front, like some 30,000, and you got some new motherfuckers fresh off the street who never made or have even 10,000 in their damn pocket before. So hell yeah, and you got all they publishing all the way up to last year, and they had to sign a non-disclosure to get their shit back. Man, that's some dirty shit, bro. And
But
Mace was trying to buy his shit back. So yeah, you
big
can
bro,
say
I
you
don't
agreed
know
on
if
it, but
it's
but
dirty
taking
though, big
advantage.
bro.
You could call it
But
dirty, but
but
what happens if they lose? What happens if they
I don't
don't
know if it's
win? Who
dirty,
takes the
big
loss?
bro.
it's
I agree,
still
big
dirty
bro.
work, man, to
He
have
didn't do him
all
no
of somebody
favors, big
publishing
bro.
that long, bro.
But listen,
That's
big
dirty
bro,
work. I
I'm
don't give a
with
fuck
you.
if they did
I
sign
don't
something.
think
If they didn't know, they didn't
I'm
know.
with
Them
you.
niggas were teams.
I'm with you.
Ignorance is no excuse for not knowing the law.
Listen, I'm with you, big
It's
bro.
not
Nah,
tough job to
nah.
teach these
Just
niggas.
hear me, big bro. Like I'm with you, but it don't mean he did him dirty. He just didn't do him no favors.
Can I ask a question?
No, so motherfuckers go to ask and they seeing that if let's say just like Biggie, he decided to go fuck with and that's when he started understanding the publishing game.
Sure.
So check this out. So what I'm saying is, after motherfuckers do, after they done made albums for these niggas, after about 3 good years, and you see that you still got them trying to, you could barely even leave your mom's basement, and you start learning about this shit later on. Yeah, when you learn it later on, but you decide to ask your executive, hey man, dude, like, even though we got this up front these years ago, man, can we work something out with this publishing dude? And that
No,
man
and
didn't
I
let that
think
Can I
shit go
ask a
to
question?
I'm with you.
2024,
I'm with
bro. We
you.
talking about
As much
that's
as
dirty.
he could have been a
That's
Plastic Berg
dirty.
lead to it. There's
That's
nothing
dirty,
dirty at
man.
all.
That's dirty, bro.
There's
You can't
nothing
just
dirty at all. It's a deal. You should have
it's
read the
ethical,
goddamn
man.
man.
It's
contract.
ethics. I mean, that's like think about it,
Hey,
big
You
bro.
should
All
have read the
right, think about it,
contract.
big
Exactly.
bro. Think
Hey,
about it, big bro.
it's no
Think about it, big
different from
bro. No,
signing a mortgage with a ballooning rate.
exactly.
boxes like I want off the label.
Yeah.
He like, all right, you want off the label, yo, y'all gonna have to give me some money, and I'm gonna hold your fucking publishing into whatever. So
It
that
goes.
if you look at most of the bad boy artists, it's a current recurring theme. If you look at it, same shit.
It always goes back to the 20-80 rule. And that rule applies for damn near everything in life. So 20% of all the artists on the label is going to provide for the 80% that fail.
Yeah.
So it doesn't change.
They themselves say they was tripping, they was bugging, Puff didn't fuck over. I seen them say that themselves.
I don't believe Puff fucked them over.
They said we were young, we didn't understand, he didn't do nothing
Yeah.
wrong. I seen them say that
But I
themselves.
do get what Toomp is saying, bro. Like, there's a level of grace that's supposed to happen because we frequent each other so much. Like, he right. Like, I'm around Stun all the time. So there's a level of grace you would like to believe exists because we fellowship so often, right? As an executive in hip hop. Because it's not like, let's say, a pop artist where it's like, you know, I don't quite know how much Tommy was around Whitney Houston, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying I'm around Stunner all the time. So what you hoping is there's a relationship built and there's a fellowship and brothers hoping that it's a level of grace that you handle it freely if you see somebody doing bad. But it's so tricky. It's just so tricky. It's trivial, bro.
what's crazy,
Hey,
Trav?
Toomp, I was looking for your ass too at that Bun B listening party, nigga. Why you didn't show up?
Man, listen, dog. Corey Mo told me so many days ahead of time, man. By the time I saw the internet, I said, God damn it, I knew it was something I was supposed to be doing.
This
Yeah,
nigga.
man. I hate I missed that shit.
You know
So
what's
Shoot me with
crazy?
a goddamn BB gun, Phil.
But you know what's crazy, glasses? Like
Yeah, Donald.
no disrespect to Puffy, even though he does got a little bit of sweat on his name. If you look up most of the bad boy artists, like after they second album, them niggas want to leave for some reason. They always wanted to bounce. Like you
Yeah,
look at it,
but that's every artist in history. If something
Right.
works, bro, niggas just trying to get out of it because they trying to get more money. Like, think about it. It's like it's fire when you coming up, right? You so happy, Stunner, Slim, they giving you a chance. You like, man, I'm so happy. Like, this gonna change my life, right? And you just pumped up. You done got you a couple 100,000. You know, business fucking with you, everything happening. And you so happy. And then you know what happened, Donald? It worked. You go double platinum. You everywhere. You doing interviews. You the belle of the ball. You feel me? You the man. You know what I mean? Your shit then gross $20 million. You know what I mean? Your deal might be for a quarter, so you might only made 500,000 on your end. But then guess what? You got to pay for the loan and how they doing a business, right? They might have spent $1 million, and then you ain't even recouped. But everybody happy because everybody made money except you. But that's just the nature of the business. Guess what? The second album, you like, hold up, hey, I need more of the money.
Glasses,
That's exactly what happened at Bad.
glasses.
Yeah.
My brother. Nobody talks about the dollar from the time that Stunner first discovers you as an artist
Facts.
to the dollar that you first have a hit record. That money in between that, from $0 to the dollar that was spent when you first have a hit record, and then the money that's spent to continue chasing that record and produce more hit records. All the money that's spent. So artists got to sell a lot to recoup unless you come
Man,
in
check
for
this out, Dane. Here's the real story
$5,000 a
of what
month.
happened to me, right? I don't know nothing about records. Another nigga know about records. My nigga Guido, right? He knew how to make records. I just could rap and I was just authentic with the street shit. He helped me cultivate every record. I just had the different type of hustle. I take the CD, work it like insurance, like how I'm hustling every day. It blow up, boom, right? I'm with Chuck and them, right? So it's on a platform, it blew up, boom. Here come Mike Lynn, who leaving Dr. Dre. He gets a play at Sony Urban. They give him millions and millions of dollars, Dean. They like, oh, he did the game album and a 50 Cent album, A&R. Man, get this Mike Lynn guy whatever he wants. So he's like, man, he see Dre trying to fuck with me. So he like, gee, man, I'll give you $1 million. Here's a $1.7 million deal. This is 750. Here's this 250 budget. Boom. You're like, okay, for sure. And now you put you in the studio and you working on records. And the nigga who was working on the records is no longer there, right? This is my nigga Guido. He not there. Now it's Mike Lynn. Now Mike Lynn got to A&R. He trying his best, but you can see now that he's with Dr. Dre. So as much as he might have seemed like he knew, it's a difference when you working with some new Crip nigga that used to sell Sherm and you working with Dr. Dre, right? Like it's different. So then, like, right, I meet this nigga from Atlanta. He like, man, come down here and work on records with me, man. I got you. This is the first nigga who got hit records, right? And this is Toomp. He like, man, come down to Atlanta, come work on records. I go down there, I do the songs. Akon randomly calls me while I'm in the studio with Toomp, because this is how Atlanta work. And niggas like, hey, man, like the homie hooked me up with you, bro. Like the homie Cam, man, he say you're a real nigga. Yeah, cuz, what's up? Da, da, da. Well, I'm finna come through there. Nigga, a lime green Lamborghini come, he just do the hook. Toomp mixes it, Akon hook. I got a hit record. I have to leave Sony Urban, and then Stunner sign me. They don't have to spend no money for the record because Sony
That's how it
paid.
happened, Pimp. That's exactly how it happened.
Like y'all, like it's not, man. This shit is crazy. That's why
Big
if you
John
really
over there
get
going
it,
ape shit crazy. Like, who the
But
fuck is
niggas
this
gonna look
nigga
at this
you
shit
Glasses?
have
too, like
no idea. You don't know
like
what the fuck going on, dog. And so as an artist, I could see because I can remember being with Sony and then a nigga helping me. Shout out to Kawan Pranter, who got me out of the
My
Sony
God.
Urban deal when they closed it down, right?
KP.
And then I do a deal with with Mac, who do a deal with who Stunner loved my music and Wayne loved my music, so I signed with them. But I walk in with these Toomp records, and they're like, okay, I walk in with Manny Fresh and Toomp records that they don't gotta pay for. They
Facts.
don't got an A&R or nothing. It's here they are. Toomp did the
A
work. I
layup.
was
They
just
got a
down there
layup.
rapping with Toomp. And Toomp and Akon made this record. And Leslie mixed it. And this motherfucker sound like God coming back. And they put it out and it's a smash hit record. The only difference with me is I always knew I didn't know nothing.
Leslie
I
Brathwaite,
never looked at
the
the
So
greatest.
success
then, do
and
they
thought to
deserve your
myself
publishing?
like it has something to do
Now,
with me.
Leslie,
So do
well, I
they
think
deserve some
niggas
of
don't
your publishing then?
Think about it. Was Stunner, he was going to give me $250,000 for my publishing, but I had so much fucking money, I didn't care. Why would I take the publishing?
I'm saying though, they deserve it if they didn't put no money up. I'm asking.
Precise. Listen, they gave me money to do. They gave me 400,000 to do the deal. I come in with paid for records based off of something that Kawan did for me. So the records is paid off. I don't owe Sony nothing. I come in with Manny Fresh Records, Toomp Records,
Yeah, that first of all, you
Mike
got
City
blessed.
Records,
You were
Mike City
blessed.
Records. I come in with records because Sony paid for them. Precise. So when you
And they
saying
know he was with Dre already, so
right?
it
So
shouldn't
they
even that
know
much.
this nigga love this nigga. So then guess what? So you walk in here and Stunner like shit. We gonna roll this motherfucker out. This is nigga Toomp, nigga. Boom. Okay, and it worked. It's like top 60 in the charts. It's killing. And Stunner say you want to do a publishing deal. I'm listening to niggas, right? Because you heard all you niggas who be, forgive me, I'm not insulting y'all who don't know the business. So it's like, man, hell no, I don't want to sell my publishing. Nigga, your publishing, I don't know the first thing about no motherfucking publishing. Nothing. He like, man, G, I give you $250,000. That's money on top of money that I got. I should have did the deal. So you get what I'm saying, Precise? It's easy to say it. If he gives me the $250,000,
They're
maybe the
vested. They're vested
song is
into the
not a
record.
59. Maybe the song is 40. Maybe the song is 30. Because guess what? He got to chase his $250,000. Guess we didn't have to do at first now. He ain't got to chase a dime except the money he gave me to start.
bro. A lot of niggas
Hey,
don't
hey,
understand, bro. Like these labels, my niggas, bro. They like hedge funds. I keep telling people this shit, bro. Like when you signing a bunch of people on a roster, bro, them niggas really just expecting one of them to pop. So, but it's like if one of them pop and they got some friction and they get into a bag, you still have to compensate. You have to set something up where when one do win, it has to compensate and reimburse you for the rest of them niggas too that you took L's on. So like, yeah, nigga may be thinking, well, shit, I'm the only one popping. Why I ain't doing this? Why I ain't doing? It's like, yo, as a business, as a building, like how the nigga keep everything afloat for the rest of the situation. Like you ain't the only person up there. You know what I'm saying?
And
I'm
here's
just putting that
another
out there.
thing, right? Here's another thing,
hold
right?
on,
And this
Glasses.
is
Before
something
you go on,
simple
I
you
want
can
to ask
miss.
you a question real quick, Glasses, because I'm listening to the timeline and of where you were going with things. What would you say was the year? And I'm being petty fact as hell. Even after Mace, the locks, and all that shit, when would you say that artists and people start really fucking paying attention to publishing? Because I still don't think motherfuckers know it,
Niggas don't know
but
right
paying
fucking
attention to it.
now.
Because niggas don't know publishing now. That's a
Right
petty fact.
now, you could
Niggas
buy
do not know the publishing game
99% of
at
rap niggas
all.
publishing for $10,000 today.
Man, some niggas didn't pay
Bro, I
attention
don't
to
think
publishing
they
until that
don't,
Ray Charles movie came out.
bro. It's not that
Oh,
they don't know. I
That's
think
crazy.
they just don't care, right? like we're
No, you
talking
got to
about
No,
get
they
it.
difference
don't
That's
know,
between
what. That's
RJ. It's
what
a
nah,
I'm
but
lot
trying
bro,
to
to say.
know.
but we talking about the difference between long-term goals and short-term goals,
But I'll
right?
give you
That's
an
why niggas is
example.
selling that shit so
Let him
fast because
finish.
they
RJ,
not even
it's
thinking.
not that's
But the
why
biggest
niggas
example is giving a nigga a kid cocaine and you ain't got no, you don't know what the
but
fuck to
listen,
do with it.
here's a story. Here's a story. Like I just told you a story, homie, like where honestly, right, I had no idea. So right, what the song was 59 too? It was like 59, right? In the hot 100s. If I take the 250,000, a publishing company is incentivized, Stunner Man is incentivized to chase the record more. Like
The whole
something so simple that I would have never knew in real time. You know what I mean? I just got money, so I'm like, I ain't finna. I don't need no. I'm keep my pub. I'm keep my publishing, nigga. Shit. I know better. No, I didn't know better.
You
And
know
I
what
say that to
people?
say that it's just sometimes like the deals could seem bad, bro, if you don't quite know. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's another thing,
So
right? And and and,
so
and,
glasses.
and,
Before you
and
get into
Cash
that,
will tell
let me
you,
make this point. Let me make this point, glasses. I think what the layperson doesn't get, and that's including myself. So let's say we talk about publishing. So let's just talk on another level. We talk about the Beatles, right? So the Beatles and their publishing and Mike and all that, all everything having to do with that. So the Beatles don't own that publishing, and then it goes on to create this big marketing campaign for Nike, and it has this whole other level of generating income that nobody potentially knew was possible. So it's like if you sell it beforehand, you might cheat yourself on the other end because who knows what's going to happen with your publishing in the future. So I think that's what a lot of people see.
But bro, it has to be like a happy balance too, right? Because you can own 100% of nothing, right? You can have all of your masters, all of your publishing, but if you ain't got a system behind you to sell that shit and pitch it to make sure it get on commercials and movies, you just sitting there with in hopes that somebody remake your shit and sample it or something.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like it's a
RJ,
You on
different
that.
type of
Yep.
business.
you was right that the record labels are like hedge funds because now a lot of artists are signing directly to hedge funds right now. So that's the big wave that's happening right now. And as far as that whole situation with the publishing, the reason why it becomes a problem is people do their publishing deals and they burn through the money. Nobody tells them how to stretch out the money to live because you're not getting any of the publishing during whatever duration that you had signed until you re-up. So niggas just get all that lump sum of money. They never seen that shit before and they blow right through it. And then that's when you start hearing about the issues because they can't get no money until their fucking shit is up.
but I guess the point was, right, is like if you do a pub deal, right, the record might have been at like 6,000 spent. Like maybe they chase it, right? It's it's all good until it goes right or wrong. Like it's all good when it's all good when it go wrong. Like long as you on the artist side and you feel like you won, but it's all bad when it goes right. You know what I'm saying? Like when it goes right and everybody making money, everybody invested and it worked out. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is looking crazy. So it's just, like I have a lot of respect for executives and people trying to put out artists. It's a really different challenge. You know what I mean? You really risking everything. Anybody in this room who ever invests in an artist, you're risking everything. The artist is not risking nothing. So that's why I kind of like a little more lenient. Like this, like hustling. It's like selling drugs. You know what I mean? Like if I front a nigga like 16 ounces or 32 ounces, you feel me? Like a PCP, like he's not taking a risk. The risk is on me. So even if he make money, right? The risk is I ate all the risk. So whatever his profit is, let's say like if a nigga got like 16s for like 800, but then I front a nigga and I give him the 16 for 1400. You feel me? And he make 4800, right? But I might charge 800, but I charge him 1600. He could say like I charge him too much money. Like, oh, these only 800. You made me pay 2,000. I'm fronting it to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no risk. And that's kind of the artist. The average artist don't have no risk. And if you was willing to risk it, you'll just go spend your own money and see.
These artists don't really believe in themselves like that. That's what I noticed. They just want something for free. They want it. They think they really
Jesus
coming
Christ,
up,
man.
and then when they gotta really pay that shit back, or when it come time for them to realize what the game is, and people got to get paid back, they don't want to pay back.
They
Niggas
start
don't like to
saying
pay
niggas
back.
robbed me. Nigga, fuck
Bro, this
the
shit be
money. How
wild,
the
bro. When
fuck
you
you
go to
rob
these
me?
offices, my nigga, in, like Manhattan, and we talking Manhattan real estate. These niggas got 10-year, 20-year leases. They gotta pay a whole staff to provide for their fan. Like, where the fuck niggas think this money is coming from? like,
Here's another
like they
thing,
think this
Johnny.
shit. Like, you think these
You
niggas is
know what's
taking
funny,
L's?
Johnny? You know what carried the song? Here's another thing you don't know, like with timing, right? To have an 80 BPM song in rhythmic radio that's number one in rhythmic radio is impossible, right? There's very few 80 BPM records that's going to be number one in rhythmic radio, right? A panel that's doing 75 spins. It was another record that was number one at the time. A song called Good Life. Guess who did it? Tune. Like, like you can sometimes you can't. Like this is where like I get everybody be arguing, but I'm like, man, it be so much little shit that gotta go right. That's why a nigga could never make excuse when something don't work out. Like if a nigga blaming somebody when something don't work out, bro, they just don't get the business. Ain't nobody to blame. Nigga,
Yeah, man. That's why it's hard for me to invest money into an artist nowadays, dog. I ain't gonna lie, I've been looking for a motherfucker I could put at least about 50 to 60 into, but
who in here invested in the artist? Who took the gamble and spend their money?
nigga,
Trust
I
me, let
did.
them niggas talk.
I
They'll tell
definitely
you how
did.
much they have to
Overtime.
spend, and you
Fuck that
ask
shit. I
giving this
got sued.
artist
I'm back on
money and
mute.
shit. You giving this
Hey,
artist money, you
And then,
risking all your money,
and
and
then
then
they
they
start
hit,
going
then
through
they
baby
like
mama problems and quit right in the middle of the shit.
right with
hey,
your
So
trap.
money.
I
or they
mean,
going
a
through issues.
glass. I invested, give or take, plus trips, Airbnbs, about a 50 ball to what the brother was saying. And I got sued. I shit you not. I even got
Wow.
a fucking verse from Freddie Gibbs, and I still got sued. Didn't have to pay for that bitch. Still got sued.
Right?
Back on
Then
mute.
you
And it's
got to think
like
this the only business that you could invest that kind of money and come out of at zero.
nothing, Zed, like nothing, not a dime. So, you know what I mean? I guess that's why
Dude,
I'm kind of a
they'll
little,
fucking bag. I seen it. I'm
that's
sorry.
why I'm a little
And the
bit
minute the
more,
contract's up, they don't want to resign. So it's like a one
yeah.
shot thing. That's why niggas don't want to manage. It's like, what's the point? It's gonna take me 4 years damn near to get you busting. Nigga, okay, the contract's only 4 years, 5 years. So when do I make money?
That's why I
I think you
respect
got to look at it
every
from an acquisition business perspective, bro. Like, it's like you water the plant, and then when it bloom, let somebody come in and buy shit off you. Like, as long as you making a return, like that's
Oh,
really
because
what
the
it's about,
contract
bro.
is
It's
up.
about being acquired. Let's
No,
just
the
flip that shit
contract
to
is up.
somebody else.
When the contract is up, they don't have to resign. That's the thing.
Nope.
And this is the
That's why I
reason
don't
why.
like doing management because they be
Right.
using all your fucking resources.
Exactly.
That's why you're supposed to sign them into a production deal so that when them niggas go somewhere else, you still got ties to get your money.
and
Now I
niggas
That's
do
gonna
the
tie a
fastest way to
sunset.
do that shit.
I tie a sunset clause to anything I do now. I don't give a fuck what it
Yup.
is.
Yup.
Nigga, sunset clause, I'm taking 15% for the next whoopty wham. If you go XYZ, it might drop to 10.
And this is the reason why managers are charging 30% up now for them same reasons.
I mean, look,
Prophet, you in here preaching tonight, bro.
at the end of the day, bro, I feel bad for any nigga that really invests in the artist, man. Like any nigga being an executive and you spending your money, bro. That's why I don't just be so hard on Puff or no nigga like that, man. I can't imagine. Like you just, man, a
Uh,
P or
I, I,
Birdman, that shit hard.
I feel like this. If you feel yourself investing more into this artist than the artist is to himself, leave that motherfucker alone.
You know what?
Because they're
You
gonna
might be
turn
right about that.
them the motherfuckers that's gonna turn their back on you when their money get flashed in front of them.
That's why them corporates, bro, like
Well,
them
most
Bezos
artists
and
are
them and
unloyal.
shit. Them niggas that send a
Hey,
staff man
and
out
then
there
what's
to
crazy, the
make sure
motherfuckers
they
get
get
on
them.
get mad when the label unloyal to them. Nigga, you done cut off your whole staff. You done cut off everybody you came in this motherfucker with. You done lost every goddamn thing that you came in this bitch with. Run off with this label. Then the label fuck you. Now you got crocodile tears like somebody did you wrong.
They already know you a clown when you switch sides. They already know
You
what
A
you're
know
dealing
the
with. They
lot
know
of
you
these deals got
disloyal.
behavior clauses. Nigga, motherfuckers can't get past the behavior clause.
This record deals, there are a lot of record deals don't have behavior clauses, my nigga.
Shit,
Stop it.
me.
This ain't the NFL or the NBA, man. You playing too much,
Bullshit.
bro. No, well, what record deal you saw with a behavior clause? Y'all niggas just be
When
making up
we
shit
when we
off
did a
off.
deal with Sony, they had a behavior clause in there.
And what did they tell y'all y'all couldn't do? Please tell me.
Nigga, they at any time you can't do no Gucci man shit, nigga. Basically,
No, no.
you
They
can't get to
told
turning. You can't be if you become a drunk. If you become a drug addict and you strung out on drugs, they got ways out of their contract, and you still gotta pay.
Shit, they be on drugs before they sign the damn deal.
No, but I'm saying it's the difference between being on drugs and nigga being like incapacitated type shit, where you can't show up and you can't do this. That way they could get rid of you.
niggas are in the business of partying, man. The fuck out of here. Show me a clause. Show me a clause.
Yeah,
And you
but you
say
got to party responsibly though. What's the
Yeah, I
difference?
got Rashad started
Like
now.
you could drink and do your thing, my nigga, but you ain't got to be crashing out, having police coming in hotels and all kind of goofy shit,
I
making
It's
mean,
a
niggas.
that's
part of the
shit that's
lifestyle
detrimental to the
sometimes, nigga.
label. You
what
can't do certain things, nigga.
at what point in
Yeah, it's
history
high risk. That's why they give niggas little, because it's high risk.
Hold on.
Besides,
Listen,
you probably ain't dealt with many contracts. I'll let you slide.
out your rabbit ass mind, nigga, I teach a class on this shit. At
Nigga,
what point in history did rock stars and musicians not have issues with police and partying? Tell me what point that became an outlawed thing, nigga. If anything, it sells you more fucking records.
Bro, times is changing, bro.
times
Nigga, so
have
what are
changed.
but
what are
Times are
they
changing,
talking
bro.
about?
See,
What are
like,
they
bro, you gotta think about back then too, right? A nigga could crash out, do some goofy shit. He's gonna sell records. Like now, like records is not even selling. So it's like once a nigga crash out after you put all that money in and they get locked up, then what? Nigga can't even go on tour to recoup.
I still don't.
y'all are full of shit.
You
That's
know
why
what I
they
mean?
got that
Niggas missed their tours
cryptocurrency
because they
coming
because they
too.
got locked up, bro, and they fucked up their situation.
How many? Name three.
It's a lot of niggas fucking before 4-2 Thug got locked up. T.I. kept on getting locked up. Every time a buzz was coming, nigga get locked up and it shut the whole project down.
I
They
don't think.
lost a
See,
lot of money.
I don't think Yeah, Ti yeah. had no Wayne had to behavior go sit clause. down
Yeah,
for a minute.
them niggas lose money when they doing that.
I don't
Ti
think
ain't
Tip
lose
had
no
no
money.
behavior
Gucci
clause.
had to go sit down for a minute. It's a Ti long ain't list lose of them no money. motherfuckers now.
Yeah, that shit niggas lose paper when you giving a nigga a bunch of money and all of a sudden the payback stop. Like
We not denying that niggas don't go to jail,
Ti
but
ain't lose no money.
they lost no fucking money. They
Fix your
came
mic,
out and got
Rashad.
more. They came out and got
Hey,
more money. You niggas is
hey,
full of shit.
Hey,
You
hey,
would
no,
never
no,
say
no, no,
that
no, no,
again.
no.
Why you
nah,
so angry at a
bro,
listen,
that's
conversation,
still a
listen,
bro?
gamble,
listen.
bro.
Nah,
That's a
Hey,
gamble.
no,
Everybody can't
hey,
come back and make money.
I will
This
say
nigga
this
hey,
too.
Rashad
we're
is
not gonna say
anti
Ti
any new
lost money,
information.
But I
at
will
the
say this
Big
to
ass
Rashad
premium.
point. A lot of them
we
folks that did do that stuff, they did come out bigger, dog.
And got
Like,
more
hey,
money.
Nah, it's a
this,
lot of people that
no, no,
didn't
no, no,
though.
no, no, bro. Because they didn't play the game right. When Gucci Man first came out, the fact that he actually defended himself against Pookie Loc, that shit upgraded his whole street credibility. Even when he made the diss track talking that shit, niggas start respecting Gucci Man off that, and that made his street credibility bigger. Just like your boy 50 Cent getting shot 9 times. That shit, even though that shit kind of fucked him up in the beginning, that shit ended up becoming a blessing in disguise. That nigga practically made a whole video game off that shit.
Bro, perfect.
Just,
Bro,
Well,
the
just,
niggas that
just,
invested in
yeah.
in Lil Durk or like
He
or
said he
Young
made a whole
Thug, you
video
know how
game.
much money they lost fucking with these
Look,
Rico cases, B?
look, look,
Man,
look.
shit, man.
But you know how much money they made before them damn Rico
shit.
cases?
Even
Yeah,
You know
but
what
now
they
it's
did?
a L.
Warner
They did
Warner
not
Atlantic paid
Come
Tip
on, yo.
legal fees.
make
yes
more
and
Look,
no.
Warner
money.
And
Atlantic
Thug
paid
Yeah,
brand,
but
like that shit seemed like it ain't gonna never
look.
bounce back to where it was at.
Thug ain't never had no behavior clause in his shit though.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
I know for a
Well,
fact.
we just saying like how how anything can
Matter of
happen
fact,
and
50
fuck it
Cent,
up.
50 Cent was like,
Marketed brands definitely like I can see Chop having a motherfucking disclosure. If you wearing my shit or any of my people's shit, you fuck up, your ass is gone. But here's one for y'all to grow up on. I ain't gonna name the label, but Chop know and a couple Zell definitely know. For that drill time, I'm still on the record. Y'all can say this is the only time I come off the record. I know replay is on. I'm never signing a fucking drill artist from Chicago. Why? I'm not finna give Trap $100,000 for this little nigga, and he got a bounty in his head, and a month he fucking dead. So yeah, clauses. The
Yeah,
fuck
I
is
hear
y'all
you.
talking about?
Niggas be having insurance on them motherfuckers too.
I'm
And
not talking about the insurance part. I'm talking about the clause.
So Johnny, name me an artist you saw that had a behavior and tell me what the behavior was. A nigga said you can't do that Gucci Mane shit. What the fuck? Ain't nobody ever put Gucci Mane shit in
I'm
the
not sure if he had a
conversation.
clause, but I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why motherfucking Wilson had to get the fuck up out of Chicago.
No, no, no. That's nigga shit. I'm asking
Nigga
again.
shit is in the clause.
Oh, you can't do nigga shit. Nigga rap is nigga shit. The fuck are
Is
we talking
drill
about?
nigga shit though? Like these kids was really on that shit, so that's why
I know niggas
dude had
like
to get the fuck
Gonzo
up
was
out of here. They shot
cashing.
his crib
Hey,
up.
My
yo,
nigga
Johnny
Niggas like
Small.
catch
Gonzo
that
was
fuck out of
cashing
here
his life
quick.
insurance
The
policy.
drill music is nigga shit. Drill ain't nothing but a new version of banging on wax. And same
That's
niggas.
all it
I mean,
No,
is.
no, 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 no,
I've
no,
heard
no,
about
no,
insurance.
no.
I've heard about the
There's
insurance
banging
shit.
on wax and there's killing motherfuckers on wax. Banging on wax.
Hey,
I'm a crip.
I
I'm
know
a
one
real
thing.
nigga.
If there
So
ever
I'm
was
gonna
a
fight
real
for
meeting about corporations using music to
I'm
fill
a
the
real nigga.
prison,
I'm going
that
to the
drill shit is that.
motherfucker tonight.
Hold on, Johnny
Yeah, hip hop
Smalls.
the biggest
Hold
prison
on, Johnny
commercial ever
Smalls.
broadcast.
I think you understand. Them niggas that did banging on wax was actually having real beefs. Right after them niggas was actually in the real shit. That just wasn't no record. Them niggas really didn't like each other.
A
A
lot of
lot
them
of
died
And
too.
that was the way that
a
we
lot of
did
them died.
unity.
A
Also,
lot
Yeah,
of them
it was
Yeah,
died.
but
unity.
niggas wasn't making songs about who they killed and who they
That,
getting
that, that,
next.
bro,
that-
yeah,
that-
yes they
that's
actually
exactly what they
did.
was talking about.
That's actually what it was talking
But
about.
bro, it don't matter. These labels still gonna sign them niggas if
Yeah.
they hot. It don't matter. They still gonna
It
sign
do
them.
matter. Niggas
They're
will
gonna
distance
sign them
themselves
though.
if they know you hot. Why you think BMF couldn't get a deal, bro? They had all the fucking money. Why BMF couldn't get a deal?
Nah, this is what I'm saying. I've heard about the insurance policies, but I never heard about no behavior clause though.
The feds
So
reached out to each label and let them know not to fuck with BMF.
Why would BMF want a deal when they had
They
millions
wanted
of
a deal,
dollars?
nigga. Nah, they wanted a
Bro,
deal. The labels,
listen,
the feds reached out and let them labels know if y'all fuck with these guys right here, y'all gonna have the same
And you
problems
got to think that
everybody
was
else.
after the Murder Inc.
that
raid
was
and all that shit.
Yeah,
all I'm
yeah.
saying is you saying why BMF didn't have that's why they knew they was drug dealer. Like niggas could have bought
A
the deal.
behavior clause, nigga.
And you know
They don't
behave.
want to deal with that shit.
Nigga, you was 9 years old when that shit was happening. Nigga, get
I
out of
was
here.
I was with them niggas. Fuck you talking about.
I will say this,
You would.
BMF almost had their foot in the door. Them niggas had like 3 artists already. They had a nigga named Baby Keith.
Blue Da
They had a nigga
Vinci.
named Ooh Wee. They had a nigga named Blue Da Vinci. Them niggas
Yeah,
released a whole album. Them
nigga,
niggas
I
had
was with them
them,
the whole motherfucking
Yeah,
yeah.
run.
But
Baby
they
D was
couldn't
with them,
pop
but Baby
though.
D's
No,
through Boot Camp.
they
Was
could
partnership
But
pop.
with
that
Boot Camp.
BMF shit proves to
Yeah.
you that money don't ain't that the
No,
money
no,
ain't all.
no, they could have.
Yeah, you
They,
can't. They won't
Bro,
legally
look at
buy
they
your
was
way
they
into
was
certain
gonna
places.
shelf Jeezy for real
no,
until Jeezy started showing initiative. They was like, all right, my nigga, like relax, we'll take it from here. Like
no,
they was gonna shelf that nigga too.
nah, but the thing,
GBS
nah, but
bad.
see,
They
nah,
ain't paying nothing on that one.
I think y'all understand.
That's
BMF could have popped, bro. They
Rocking,
first
man.
video was directed by Benny Boom. My nigga had
Yeah,
E40 on the shit, bro. Like them niggas,
yeah.
they had everybody. They
yeah,
had
yeah.
everything. The labels just wouldn't touch them.
Because they knew what they was doing. But y'all niggas be straight up lying, though.
And that's why
Yeah.
they went and did the shit
Lying
with
about what?
Koch.
I
So
was
so
with them niggas. Everything I
Nigga, I spent 3 years with them niggas. Fuck you talking about.
in Atlanta.
Nigga, they home base was my studio, you retarded ass nigga.
In
Fuck
Atlanta.
you talking about.
I
Come on,
will
we gotta
say
respect each other, man. A little
I
bit more
will say this:
respectful. Come on,
the
brother.
fact
Come on,
Jesus
bro.
Christ, man. Tell them, cool.
I ain't trying to confirm fire God's sake, but if he is rolling with Raz Cash like that, Lou Da Vinci is Raz Cash cousin. So
Nah, they was at
Cousin.
patchwork, nigga. How you think they got there?
yeah, Lou Da Vinci is
Retarded
Raz
ass
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cash.
nigga.
all
Passport,
Fuck.
nigga.
records
That
were
shit used to
done in
be Passports
Passport.
used to be the
Damn,
shit.
they trying to shut Shaw down.
Me used to be. Nigga.
They were coming to patchwork.
I mean, I ain't saying it like that. I'm saying it was a time of yeah.
No,
Hold
I'm just
on.
fucking with you.
They was coming to patchwork. Roll away when they left. You wasn't rolling with them, nigga.
Shut up, nigga. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I mean,
This
Sound
nigga
slow.
going.
not Johnny. Fire guy. You wasn't rolling, nigga. Shut up.
Sound slow, bro.
You was 12. I sound slow. I hear you. Though.
Nigga, I've
I
been with
know
Blue
this
since he was a hype man on the Queen Mary. Nigga, fuck you talking about. Slow your
okay.
roll, nigga.
All right, whatever you say,
Carson thing. It's a Carson thing.
nigga. He wasn't in
Exactly.
Carson,
I'm gonna
man. That
tell you
nigga
though, straight up though, for
been
real.
with
But
Cass since hold on,
Meeks
that boy
wasn't
been
with
with
that.
Cass since he was dancing for King T, nigga.
Ooh.
Fuck is you talking about?
Originally though, Meeks wasn't with that music shit though, man. Meeks didn't give a fuck about that music shit at
That
first,
nigga
bro.
was getting
Oh
too
But
no, he
like,
money.
got
let's
put
be
on
honest
to
though.
it.
What type of deal do you sign when you making that type of money? Like, I'm sure they had a lot of opportunities given to them, but they wasn't budging on that shit because they had enough money. Like, they didn't need no nigga for real. Only distribution.
No. You gotta catch yourself.
It
Slow
wasn't
down,
about
brother.
that.
Slow down. Listen,
It
man.
was about
They are
cleaning
the
the money.
perfect example that money ain't what carry this shit. If you don't have the connects, you gotta think. Even if you don't have the connects that these labels have, no matter even if you're sitting on billions,
Yeah, for
you ain't
sure.
gonna
gonna be able to open certain doors no matter how you try to do it,
Yeah,
nigga.
them motherfuckers don't know not one program director. They don't
That's
know
the
not one
So
distributor.
you think them niggas would have got one of them cash money type deals?
It
like
may, man,
90%
man,
type
listen,
shit?
only
Listen,
if he might
if
could
you
have
try to pay
negotiated
for
like,
if you try to pay for
Because
the
they had
shit the
enough
label
money.
do, if you try to
but
pay for the shit the label
But you
do,
could
my
give a
nigga,
nigga
you
10%
gonna
just for
send
you gotta
resources.
everybody to
understand
jail.
though. Nah, but
Well, they
they
did
wouldn't
have
have
a
been able to get a
distribution deal.
no. Listen, they wouldn't have been able to get a Cash Money type deal. Cash Money and them had proven to sell records before they got when they got that deal. Meech and them,
Exactly.
Cash
they
Money
would just
in New
showing up
York.
with money ain't finna get you a big deal. You got to put up some numbers,
Right.
dude.
Numbers.
Cash Money had Dino DeValier and Tony Draper walk him through Universal, bro. Signed niggas
Yeah,
already.
shout out to Dino.
Dino's a
And
good homie.
Draper.
Hey,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
hey, hey,
Shad
too.
know what he talking about.
Hey, I will say the child Rashad and Tooth just gave a new layer why they couldn't really get there. Like he said, if you don't know a program director or videographer, shit, you ain't connected
All
like
you
that.
know is
You ain't get that
money.
door. All
Yeah,
you
them
know is
niggas just
money.
knew money. That's all they knew is
Yeah,
money. Billboards all over the city. Come on,
yeah.
bro.
Program directors ain't hard to find if you got some paper. Don't
And some
Man,
sleep.
of
They
those
listen,
got it.
records
man.
wasn't
But
strong
Some
but
enough.
I'm
of
gonna
the
tell you though. But
connections.
I
Listen,
tried to
listen.
sit with that nigga though. He was really stuck on Blue in them, man. He didn't want to fuck with nobody else.
This was the problem. That music wasn't that goddamn
That
on
shit was
good. They had
terrible. That
all of
shit was
The
the
terrible.
music
they
was
had
the music
all of the
wasn't good at all,
goddamn
bro.
Hey,
the
too. But the
advertisements.
best move
The
that I
music
think
wasn't no fucking good,
the real
bro.
move that he did to really kind of get him close was when he paid for the fucking for the big room for the fucking all that time and everybody had to basically go through him to get that motherfucker if they wanted to work. And I was right in the middle of damn near Cash Money and everybody else working.
Man,
And
So
if
they
you
he
couldn't
playing
get there.
money games instead of focusing on his art.
Well,
if you
Yeah,
got
and
he
they
money,
did
he
have a
making
if
distribution
connections.
you
deal.
got
He
money,
won.
you for sure could buy your way in. But the first thing you got to have is good fucking music. Secondly, you could buy the connects. You could buy everything, but if you don't know where to go shopping, don't matter how much money you got. You got to know where the store is at. And that was me to them niggas. And I don't give a fuck about money. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm gonna get with somebody that's gonna make a deal that pretty much has me losing money at the end of the day, bro. I
Yo,
ain't
look
worried
how
about this
Rockefeller
shit.
was, bro. It's the same shit. Them niggas had to get with who was that they had got? Oh, they started fucking with Diddy because they knew Diddy was popping and he was the plug around that time with the whole bad boy movement. So they was trying to plug into him for his resources. And that shit can't didn't carry him out too right. You know what I'm saying?
Then they went to
Nah,
payday, and then later
It's the
on,
same
they
shit.
had fucking they had Superman, man. Superman was shopping them around, and he shopped them to Motown and
hey, but
different labels.
that's why I be laughing at all these independent artists that be doing this and that, and be like, man, listen, no matter how much you think you doing, unless certain people make them wheels move, nigga, your shit gonna be stuck in the mud, bro.
Yeah,
Yep.
cosigns is that, especially in our
Uh,
culture, man.
uh,
Cosign is important.
kinda, but it's a couple niggas who
It's
really
just
get.
it's always different. You know what I mean? You just
Yeah,
never know, bro. Like this shit is timing. Like it's timing. Again, that's why I say a nigga who really you can't complain if you get it. Like if you sober and you get it, you really realize how much timing is involved with all this shit. Like perfect timing. Like some of the best shit never happened, and some of the worst shit actually happened. You know what I'm
because
saying? It's
you
just
know what's crazy.
timing.
You know what's crazy, G. I got a chance to talk to I talked to Dom like a little minute ago and just hearing his story about how he really did the shit.
Yeah,
That's a real independent, like you know what I'm saying? Like that
yeah,
nigga really did this shit independently, and it's still like, nah, like because of how I did it, I'm sustaining right now.
yeah.
It's like,
Think about it, bro. Like his journey was completely different than my journey or any other journey. Like, you know what I
mhm.
mean? And then Dot journey is different than
Yeah,
Dom's journey.
yeah,
And
yeah,
Rock journey looked different. And NH journey. NH started the same time we all
Yeah.
started, bro. His shit was completely different. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of timing, man. It's a lot of God's blessing at or somebody blessing, Satan's blessing, somebody blessing at a certain time, you know what I mean?
Now
Of
that's what I was
timing.
gonna say. There's another thing. What's for you, you will have.
Mm.
Everybody has discounted the most high in this shit. And you can't do nothing without that. I don't
And,
care what
and and that timing is impeccable, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's easy to go back and
It just be
criticize
fake. It
somebody
really
or
be fake. It really be just fake, my nigga. Like that's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But I'm
And
gonna
you
tell
gotta
you
be
though,
okay
but
with
but
that.
but but for real, I think it's a big brick ass wall right now for independent labels, man.
Hell yeah.
Cause you got to think, I come from the era to where motherfuckers, you had an independent label, man. It did not cost no 250 to get your shit on the radio
exactly.
somewhere.
Man.
you
And that's
had to
why
own your region first though. If you got a
Toom,
region,
they think everybody
even
sell dope. Toom, that's
if
what it
if,
is.
if you had a region, if you
Yeah.
got your region, they gonna come to you. And that was very important. And I think it still is.
But see,
Everybody
a
think
part
everybody
of
think that the internet
has canceled out the fact that you gotta have home somewhere.
Nah, but see, I'm gonna tell you, but that radio game done fucked up to the point to where
It is.
the politics are so high now to where, and you're right about the region because that's what helped the southern region is that we was able to jump in vans and go perform for these labels at one point, and then and do some shows, and next thing you know, a week later, your shit is in rotation. That ain't happening right now. If you ain't got that goddamn, if you ain't coming with
Definitely
that
ain't
bag,
happening.
Yes, it
And
is
and
happening.
even
and
established
and
artists
It
gotta pay the bag
100%
now.
is
But you
happening,
don't have
Even
to pay.
established artists have to pay the
and
bag
with the
now,
exactly, even with
bro.
the bag, it ain't working. That's the crazy shit. Like
Yeah,
But you
see,
don't have to pay that
it's crazy.
Yeah,
250
because if
up
your shit
front.
trash,
Like,
it's trash. You can't force
it
niggas to
ain't
listen.
about if it's it could be outstanding. RJ did like we was talking about this the other day with them. I'm like, it's a couple records that I hear that should be in the top 40, right? Like that
Based on what?
wham, throw that wham in a circle. That's a fucking hit record. It's already broken. So when shit like that start happening, you could tell it's like there's
But
something
that's a
thrown off about the
recycled records,
business.
glasses. That was an old beat
But
cake
that's the
record.
problem too, though, bro. All of these different
Recycled.
artists that upload music to these streaming platforms every single day, and niggas just trying to make it to the top 100. Like, bro, like you better off finding 100,000 niggas that just fuck with you that's gonna buy
Nigga,
anything
you
that you put
can't
out
find
than to be
100.
worried
You
about
can't
making it
find
to the
a
top 100.
RJ. You can't find 100,000 niggas.
No, I'm saying
You
like your
can.
natural fan base, like you could build an
It's the
organic natural
same
fan base
thing.
on
It's
some
the
independent
same
shit
thing.
versus
That's as
trying to pay
challenging.
niggas to make it to the top 100. Like you
It's
gonna
the
lose,
That's what
bro.
it's gonna
same
take you, brother.
thing. It's the
Gotta
same
pay to
shit.
get your fan base. Nothing is free.
Like
Yeah, you
go
definitely
look
gotta
at
like
La
put the
Russell.
marketing
Go
on
look
shit.
at
I'm
La
just saying,
Russell.
bro. Like
Go look at how much
niggas
La
be
But you
trying to
know
hit
Russell.
the
what's gonna
lotto
get you
instead
on
of just sustain
Billboard?
and live a decent life. You know what I'm
But
you
saying?
you know
That
got to
what's
part
gonna
that
build.
get
is
you on
People
challenging.
don't
Billboard,
want to put the
man?
foundation in. They don't want to do grassroots and build the foundation on their records.
Because
That
they
is the
believe in
biggest
the
issue
music.
that we're having right now.
It's not that people don't want to do it. It's that people don't know how to do it.
yeah.
Because
See what?
No,
See,
I'm
niggas
saying
see.
just
that
Listen, man.
established people don't want to do it.
But you gotta
Established artists don't
understand
want to
one
do it.
thing
that's
though.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, right? Is like
But 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 when
go
I hear
ahead.
y'all say that, man, that's it's kind of like y'all expecting artists to really have the
Exactly.
know-how
The know
to
how to
be
do the
executives.
business.
A
They
lot of
probably wouldn't be
motherfuckers
a
are
fucking
really cut
rapper.
out just to
But
be artists only. You
but
know
Most
what
of
I
the
this is
mean?
niggas
why.
winning is artists slash executives.
But this is
Yeah,
why.
but
This is
but
why
but
that's important.
that's also why the records kind of do suck sometimes now. Because everybody is so good at branding their visual presence in a time where we see everything on the phone, and they records be shit. Like it don't be finished. Like, but if you see the video, you're like, oh, I get it. But if you hear it, you're like, no. You know what I mean?
Also,
So
let me tell you
you
something,
lose some
bro.
RJ when you get somebody so vested
All right.
in branding, in the visual branding and understanding how to present themselves to the public visually versus back in the day where you had Toot working on Tip records and that was his specialty. So Tip just could figure out how to present himself with the label and then Toot could make the record be what it is. Like somebody that specialized in what you heard. Like it's you
A&R
get
So,
something,
can't
but
but
you
make
but
lose
but
artists
something.
no more.
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though, right? So, what I see is in 2025, I don't think artists understand what they're actually creating to have a plan around it. Like a lot of times when you talk about music, motherfuckers is talking about this shit and like frequencies and the sound waves and the shit you actually hear that's in your ear. But the product is actually a file of zeros and ones. That's what the product is. The use right now, all music, most of the music that's being consumed is being sold in a format of zeros and ones. And if you don't understand what drives zeros and ones in whatever direction, then you already fighting a losing battle. So a lot of niggas is creating music and they thinking that the product that they're going to serve to their customers is an actual sound when it's an actual file. And if you go into the direction of serving files, there's a whole wealth of knowledge that any artist can have at their fingertips to find what way they can get their files to the devices and to the people that would support them.
Yeah, but this the music at the end of the day still has to be good quality fucking music. And a lot of people are right. Like whoever said you might as well try to get a core fan, that's a good way of doing it. But there's ways to do it. And if you don't know the game you're playing. It's niggas like me. It's niggas like Smalls. It's niggas that know how to play the game. But guess what? You want to put us in a uniform, nigga? You got to pay that bill.
See?
And a lot of you niggas
So
don't
you
want to
gonna
do that.
pay somebody.
Oh, you
Until
gotta.
niggas
You
put my
this
money
this
on
this
black.
what
Fuck out of here.
This nigga Drake dropped 100 gigs and showed niggas what to do, and nobody's talked about it.
What?
This nigga dropped his lifestyle,
Huh?
and he dropped. Hold on, this nigga dropped his lifestyle and dropped new music in the format of a website, right? In the format of a website, he literally gave niggas an inside look into basically his camera roll and his unreleased records. Now, any artist can do that today and drive traffic to the website instead of looking at it as driving traffic to their music. But niggas
So
gonna,
how did he
What
but
you
win?
talking
And
about,
if your
bro?
music ain't
hold
shit,
You
on,
it ain't
tweaking.
gonna work.
Bro,
hold on.
Russ, a lot of the
So
niggas.
hey, I wanna dig into that some more. So how did he what did he actually show and how did he
Hold on.
win from that?
that you can create your own ecosystem just by just having a
But we
14.95
can't say that
subscription.
that worked, my nigga, because his ecosystem was already formed before he did the
This
site.
is I don't
Right.
disagree with this is what I'm saying. I'm saying stepping into the future, right? Because right in us talking about now with the pace of technology, we're actually stuck in the past. So looking into the future, what he showed is that you don't all you need is a place to host your files and charge your fans.
But
That's
he's
all you
not the
need.
first nigga to do that though. It's people who's doing that better than him right
I
now.
don't, I don't, I don't
Yeah,
dis, I
yeah,
don't
but
dis,
see this
I
this is
don't
this
dis,
is what
I don't disagree with that. But when you have somebody of his presence do it, it drives more traffic and more attention to what's being done. So I'm not saying he's
100%
the.
not
what
true.
you
Because if
got
that was
to
true,
under
there'd be more
what
traffic
what
to
you
it
what
being
All
you
done.
right,
Well, here's a question.
what
If
you
that's
all right,
true, then why didn't he keep
hold on.
doing it?
What
all
niggas
right.
gotta
Right.
understand what niggas gotta understand is right. That stuff is not something you should be trying to like shoot for in the very beginning. You just gotta worry about somebody liking your fucking music because we're seeing over and over again all of the people that we like the person first and the music second. The music don't last that long. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about like, all right, if you want to go play the influencer hip hop game, go play that game. But we've seen it far and few many times. It don't last.
But
Niggas
when
gotta
you,
make
Well,
that
no,
fuck.
there's
but see, that's
exceptions
the
to that
thing.
too, though. Cardi B is
Yeah,
an
I don't know.
exception to
Yeah, I
that.
don't know because I think you might be wrong on that one, Sin. I mean, I'm not sure, but I think you're wrong. I think a lot of the shit we like is more of a we seen
More of the
branding before we
personality.
heard music. Yeah, or we're
I
not
mean,
really in love with the
Yo,
music. We're
yo,
in
what
love with
up?
the
What
brand.
up, everybody? I think Nas.
All y'all
Okay,
gonna name,
man.
hold on, all y'all gonna name is Cardi B. Y'all
No,
not gonna name
I'm gonna name
nobody
Young
else
Boy.
because like
Yo,
Young
so what's
Boy
the
ain't
word,
no
buddy?
goddamn on influencer,
What
bro.
up?
It's
Low key
all
is.
music
What's
that
up?
drive that nigga
Shit,
traffic.
shit. You
No,
can
it's
name
not.
Travis. You can name Travis. Shit.
No, 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 no. That's not true. It's not music. It was
All
on.
of they shit are they're true blue musicians.
No, they're not.
DDG,
No.
Queen
Travis moves more
Naja,
like a
all of them
brand, bro.
influences.
Yeah, Travis moves more like a brand. These
And
kids
Young
are
Boy
more
built his
attached.
shit. And Young Boy built his shit off visuals and
And
blogs on
Travis
Bro,
came,
YouTube.
y'all
came
bugging, bro. Travis is a
Travis came
musical
in the game
genius,
and
man. Y'all
making
tripping.
music. Like
Like what?
no, no, y'all no. talking about?
That
I'm
brand
talking.
wouldn't be shit
Wait,
if it wasn't for the
no.
foundation of his
Listen,
talent. He
you
just
keep.
nice that marketed it.
Saying,
But
man.
bro, Travis Scott moves as a brand. You know how many kids I know who don't really play Travis music, but they buy his merch and wear his shoes? How do you know that they don't play his music?
Hey
Right, but
man,
Nigga,
they
what
just
because
the
can.
I
hell is
know.
DJ?
I got
Right,
one of
but
my
bro,
DJ.
that's
nephews. He
just
don't say it.
bro.
They
Niggas just
call that nigga a
consume
I,
it.
musical
but I
genius.
wouldn't
Wouldn't
say
bump no
exact.
That's what
Snoop
fucked
Dogg
me up.
album, but my fucking 3-year-old watches cartoon. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I mean, that's just business, bro. You want to create a bunch of products so that way you getting different angles of consumers onto your brand, even
But
if they not
Travis
fucking with
was
one part of
music
it.
first, man. Y'all
Yeah,
not gonna act like
Yeah, facts, facts.
But Young Boy is the exact opposite of Travis.
But a musical genius?
Hey, that nigga like a young Yay, bro. That nigga did
There
do
you go.
everything. That nigga
Yeah,
do
I gotta
everything
give
from
it to
top to
him.
bottom, son. Y'all bugging.
What? Yeah, he was producing first.
But listen, Young Boy is the exact opposite of that.
Young boy just a nigga that raps like, and he got a little fan
He's
base.
not a musical genius.
On the yeah, he's a
Whoa,
rapper.
whoa, whoa,
It
whoa,
ain't
whoa,
about
whoa,
music
whoa,
first.
whoa, 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 whoa. Stop.
When you
Stop,
apply
stop,
musical genius, you're
stop,
putting Young Boy in the
stop,
same category and
And
same
Stevie
room as Stevie
Wonder.
Wonder,
stop,
nigga.
Who can
stop,
beat
Yeah,
Jay
like
Z though,
fucked up.
niggas? I'm
stop,
trying to think who could
stop,
beat Jay Z.
stop.
What up?
Nobody could be
Yo,
Hove in a
I
versus.
hate this conversation. I hate this conversation.
Oh, I
I hate
thought that
this.
was old.
I hate this young boy conversation, right? And oftentimes I hear people that had a young boy conversation really actually never listen to him for real, for real. We can tune our ears. We know what we used to listening to, right? And what I say is I came up on all the music. I'm on that cusp era where like I'm born in '88, so I know that and I know this and I know what's to come. When I listen to YoungBoy, what he mastered musically, we can lie and say he's not talented, but he
We
is.
didn't say he's not talented,
What
Vinny.
what
Don't do
what
that.
what,
That
what,
was just
what
lazy.
but when I listen to YoungBoy,
You hear a
the
musical
tr-
genius.
the no yes, but yes, he is, and we can't take it
He,
from him
that's a
because
reach
it
calling him a
music
musical genius.
it would not translate.
That's
It
a
would
reach.
it would hold on, let me finish my point. It would not translate if it wasn't musically
That's not
genius.
true.
And the reason, no, hold on, glasses. Young boy does not translate because of marketing. Young boy
That's
translate, and
not true.
listen, glasses. I used to feel that way, right? I literally used to feel every single feeling y'all feel, right?
What
But I
feeling do
used
you think we feel?
he's not musical genius. But
But you're not
listen,
saying he's a
glasses.
mute.
No, hold
But
on. But when you listen to Young Boy, he has different inflections in his voice. He
we're
changes
not
his
saying he's
tone.
not
Hold on, hold on.
talented.
Listen
Yeah.
to what? No, no, no. I'm talking about me. I'm speaking to musical genius.
You're
I'm
saying
letting
young
you.
boy's a musical genius.
If it ain't
You
boom bap, they don't like it.
That's
No,
what
he
I'm
makes
saying.
good
ridiculous.
What
music,
I'm
but a
saying is
musical
what I'm
genius is
saying. No,
crazy.
listen to
A
me.
That's crazy.
musical is he a
Y'all
musical genius
giving me
like
too much.
Travis?
Y'all giving me too much
Nigga,
pushback
clearly
instead of
the
listening.
consumer base
The
and the
consumer
streaming
feel
base
it.
says that he's a musical
We
genius.
y'all,
That's
Clearly,
not what the
the
base
analytics is
says.
truthfully,
You
there,
gotta
son.
let him land, guys. You gotta let him
And what
land.
is it? What is the
tru-
what does the musical base say about what does the musical base
truthfully,
say about Ryan Leslie
yo,
genius?
Another genius.
listen, bro, listen. Truthfully, we like to hold on and feel like, and we are the guards of this shit. But music has transitioned so much, and what YoungBoy has mastered, what I've noticed, because I used to have the same pushback on this nigga. I promise you, I know what. I'm New York through and through. I'm hip
Hey, yo,
hop
that
through
DJ
and through.
Tool. Hey, yo, you a
I'm
legend.
I'm I'm
Thank
baby
you,
through.
brother.
I'm a hip hop baby through and through. The inflection in dude tone, the constant transitions, how he take you up, how he take you down, the roller coaster he take these kids. He know the pockets to tap in. He know the
Hey,
things
you welcome, DJ
he
Tool. You a
he
motherfucking legend.
he knows
Sure.
the things to say. He had the melodies. He hit the pockets. Like when I'm
I
in the
think
car,
we all agree that he's a genius. We all agree that he's talented
That
as a
he's a good
musician.
artist, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
he's a
he's
good
a
artist.
great
But
he's
Musical
a
but I'm
great
telling
genius is
you,
artist.
out of
genius.
control.
When you honestly,
But
man,
come on,
But
now,
is he a
genius
musical
Musical
is
musical
genius
genius
is a
is out
great
of
genius,
artist. The
control.
Vanity?
niggas targeting kids, man. The nigga targeting kids,
Bro,
bro.
this nigga was
Fuck out
making
of here.
history on house arrest, man. What are we
yo,
talking
I
about?
didn't say
Since
that.
when?
hold up. So
When he came out,
my fault, Trap. If
We're
you
not
call that
saying he's
nigga a
not.
music genius, my fault, Glasses. If you call that nigga a musical genius, then what the fuck do you call a musical genius?
yo,
Like, what do you?
truthfully,
It's a lot of musical
yo, yo,
geniuses,
yo,
bro.
No,
yo,
it's
You
not.
act like it only
It's
could be
not a,
one.
that's the
But
problem.
listen,
It's
Nah,
not a
bro.
lot of
I
musical
It's
think
like
there's
genius.
a standard.
hold on, man.
There's a criteria for musical genius.
trap.
Yeah,
This
y'all
the
gotta be
problem.
careful with that musical
Yo,
genius
Hey,
word,
y'all just
man.
throwing it around. That
this is
shit
Yeah,
the
y'all gotta
problem.
crazy.
be careful with that one, bro.
This is the problem that I
Veil.
have with
Y'all
music.
niggas
This is the
following the
problem I have
Bro,
with
these
music.
niggas have long.
Hey, let the man unpack that, man. Let him finish his
We've been
statement, man.
unpacking
Okay.
it for a long time. You got to land that shit.
All right, I'm gonna land it real quick. This is the problem I have with musical genius. Y'all only limit that to people who work with certain producers who sample
Lies.
certain type of shit. No, it's not.
Lies.
Y'all only. No, it's the truth because
Lies.
if dude was working with certain people, if dude was sampling certain things,
Lies.
if dude inflect, y'all don't even know some of dude inspirations because the industry is just starting to impact and unpack who he is as an artist. And I'm not totally capable for dude because I was on the side of what how y'all feel, but as a
How do
person
we
who's a
feel though,
But you
Veil?
ended
you
up
know
getting
how you feel.
brainwashed. Say
We
that you
just
got
said that he's
brainwashed.
not a
He's
musical
not a musical
Bro,
genius.
genius.
bro,
I
these
didn't
niggas
say
We
is
that.
didn't say he's
musical
not
geniuses
talented.
just based off of statistics, bro. You know how
That
many
you
niggas
can't be
make
a musical
songs
genius
every
based off
day,
You
bro,
have
statistics.
to be a
to
dancer
continuously
genius
come
too.
out with
Bro,
top 100
you
records.
cannot
I don't
have
give
the whole
even in the
product.
top
Better than
100. If
chicken
you
We're
wings.
not
continuously coming
saying
out
he's
with
not one of the
songs
most
for
successful
years
people,
straight
RJ.
in the top
RJ.
100, you are considered a genius level talent compared to everybody else that's dropping music, bro. Period.
RJ.
It don't matter where you
Success,
at it. I don't give a fuck how big your fan base is, how
success,
much money you make.
RJ
You're not making.
changes. It may not just be
but they can't
Niggas like that
refuse to
sound like
give
hating at this point.
RJ, it just may not be just music. That's all. There's a visual component that you're not giving credence to that he's really
there's no
brilliant at.
visual
Yeah,
component
but
with Young Boy.
but that's part of the genius
Young
because
Boy
it's a lot
has
of
That's
niggas that's
not a
making dope
that wouldn't
music,
be
but
but
Young
the
Boy
that's
got
just
visuals
a
is
some knowledge
trash.
of
musical
this shit.
genius.
But I'm saying it's a lot of niggas that's making good
Let's
music,
just
but
relax.
the visuals is trash.
But
So
but
just the
Visuals
fact
again,
that
so
so if a nigga know how to do both,
RJ,
that's
RJ,
genius
RJ,
level
we're
over
not saying
everybody
he is
else.
not
Can I
talented,
say something
gifted.
wrong with you? But you're not telling the truth. Because when it comes to Young Boy visually, Young Boy has never had an Instagram. Young Boy has never did none of the social media shit that we ever
He's been
see
on
from other
YouTube the
artists.
whole time, Velly.
He has never listened to what I'm saying. He's never sold us the social life.
What
So
do
you
you,
cannot.
that is not true.
Let me
YouTube
say
is
this.
the social life.
Oh
YouTube
man.
is a
Hold
social media, Velly.
hold up. Let me say this.
Can I say something
And
to the young lady? I'm
to
sorry. I
the
saw you.
genius thing, in regards to the genius thing, right? If a nigga, when it comes to the word genius, right? If a nigga go and I don't know, a nigga start, cutting hair today or tomorrow, that make that nigga fucking and he could do styles and shit that other motherfuckers do. That nigga that make him a barber genius right there. No, fuck no.
Yo,
Nah,
Cass, it took
but
Young
if that
Boy
Yeah,
nigga
no. It took
if
hold
it
up,
too
Hear me out. It took a nigga. No, I'm saying when we talk about genius, bro, that's a whole nother. It's levels to this shit. We could say
bro.
he a hold up. We could say he a hip hop genius or he a Louisiana rap genius or whatever that. But a musical